Well, well, well. If it isn't Gavin Felloff, my worst nightmare and enemy. He somehow manages to fuse and meet in both aspects to become such a horrifyingly menacing creature that, sorry. It's not one of these, it's not one of these streams if I didn't awkwardly check my audio beforehand. What's up, Red? Yeah, no, I was just talking about this abominable mutated creature who somehow broke into my house and hit the live button. I don't know how it managed to do such things, but we're gonna roll with it. I've got it in the other room for the time being. The situation is handled, but well, welcome in. Today we're going to be playing some Fallout 4. This is nothing new. Congratulations for surviving the nuclear wasteland. I'm no, thank you. I did the thumb trick. I held it up, and I was just lucky enough to where it did. The explosion wasn't bigger than my thumb, so tummy ache survivor in the flesh. That's the way to go. Yeah. But no, we're going to be playing some Fallout 4. I briefly have talked about this before, but I played this game to death on my Xbox, on my original Xbox. And so I had about 80-85% of the achievements on it. I have I don't really have any of the trophies for this game. I think I had a playthrough that went to level 10 or 15 maybe. So this is going to serve as a bit of incentive to, if I could speak, a bit of an incentive. Anyways, this is going to be a way for me to kind of play through, do a semi-rushed playthrough of the game, to get all the different endings. Starting today with the Brotherhood of Steel, everyone's favorite, tyrannic military force. And I've got, I think, quite a fun character for us to mesh out of clay. The goal really is to spend more time on the character creator than the playthrough itself. Now that might be easier said than done, but we're gonna hold that in our brains as a little bit of a goal. Yeah, words are hard. Words are hard, truly. It's what they say. War never changes, but words are hard. I think those are in the same realm of classic sayings.
You think?
And you'll probably hear if I could actually hear the game. Might be a half decent idea.
Right.
Also, I just realized my mic was someone messed with my mic, or more so, I probably just bumped into it or something. Okay, so yeah, we are going to take a minute on this molding a fine creation of a character. I am admittedly going to be having, I think, a lot of fun with this, and I've already got an idea for the kind of creature that we want for this. Now, seeing as I guess I should say, assuming that they have this hair option, I might be thinking back to a different Fallout game, so they might not have it. Actually, I might have to improvise, but that's okay. We can figure it out. I'm an adult. I can figure out this kind of stuff. This is definitely giving Brotherhood. I was kind of hoping for... Well, actually, this might work. I think this might work, actually. There's a haircut, I think, in New Vegas called Sarge that is, right on the money of exactly what I was thinking of doing for this. But I think that one might work pretty well. So we'll go back to it. believe it was that one. Yes. Okay. So we'll do that.
Makes you look younger.
I don't know why I'm feeling orange or like very golden blonde. I'm definitely not just trying to make like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. I swear. I guess red is pretty. I forget that this game is actually a bit more make Beavis. I totally could. I was going for more of or actually let me read this real quick. Dude, back when this game initially came out, Evan and I were in college and had been dating for slightly over a year at that point. Had been friends since high school, though. We both, without communicating with each other on this, made our characters look like ourselves and our spouses look like each other. Oh, that is so cute. At the base level, the default ones look sort of like us, so it just works out so well. Then immediately regretted it when the opening sequence happened. You know, yeah, that's a thing that happens.
This new haircut's really working for me.
We were so upset that you know that is a scene that does happen. You know, unfortunately, to happen in the game. So you do have to, yeah. I guess you do have to just account for that. I could make Beavis. I think I have a. I think I have a horrifying vision, though. I think I have a horrifying vision of what to do here, but we're gonna experiment a little bit because that's what life's about. Life's about experimenting and trying all the different things. We showed up to college and met up in the nerd hallway, and we're both crying. I'm so ready for this horrifying vision. Me too. I'm really I'm probably gonna get more of a kick out of this than I really should, but you know, me too, Nora. Me too. Man, but I would have been. I guess he's definitely got a jaw. He's got one hell of a jaw on him, if nothing else. I guess I'm also trying to do kind of drill sergeant, but like drill sergeant from your nightmare. So, you know, take that as you will.
You think my nose is too big?
We're gonna honestly. I feel like there were more options. Maybe I'm not. I haven't unlocked my full potential here. Let me use this big.
Different about you.
Yeah, I definitely gotta keep the jaw. I was like, okay. I hope this doesn't sound mean. My goal was to like make it look like very smushed, right? With the haircut. But like he was like always angry. Like he was always about to just like yell at you. Zero filter. I can't get over the mouth being that low though. The way he's looking at the camera, he's just like, did you have a question? What about, let me look to the left. Dear wife, what do you think of this? Yes. Oh, this will, it's very Bethesda. I agree. Honestly, I probably shouldn't take too long on this. I don't know necessarily if I need to do any facial hair, but let's view our options though. Oh, the sideburns. Wait, hold on. Maybe the cheek, maybe the sideburns? I don't know. It's either going to be clean shaven or the sideburns, I think. And these are the important questions. It kind of looks like James Hetfield from from Metallica. Oh, that's gonna be great for a future one, I think. The Dead Man's Hand. I actually knew someone who had a mustache like that. Good guy. Wait, the Beast? Okay. If I don't do it on this one, we've got some excellent options for future characters. Oh. Honestly, it is kind of giving Abe Lincoln. If this was Fallout 3, I think that would be the move, honestly. Abe would definitely be a Brotherhood member, for sure, for sure. Okay. You know, the subtle, you know, sideburns. I think I'm cool with that because it's pretty well clean shaven. Other than that, because you know they're gonna keep you clean shaven in the Brotherhood.
Ooh, I like the beard.
What beard, Nora? Like, look, Nora. Look, look at me, Nora. Look at me. I won't mess too much with the ears. The ears are fine. Yeah, this isn't as different as I thought, but I think, I mean, there is a, if I'm not mistaken, there's a plastic surgeon somewhere in the game. And honestly, we're not gonna, well, I guess in dialogue we'll see it, but we won't see this a whole ton.
Looking good, if I do say
Oh, you can actually change this detail too. Interesting. I guess I really haven't tapped into the character creator on this then. I'm
Such a cute nose.
wow. I did not know they were all sorts of different noses. Wowee. Dude, the nose game on this game is crazy.
pretty nice.
Maybe handsome. Nose goes. Nose goes. Yeah, I think I like Roman 5. Yeah. You know, it's feeling like a Roman 5 kind of day, I would say.
Hello, handsome.
Oh, so you can just like really just pretty easily change a lot of this up. Okay.
I was looking.
You know, I did not give this game enough credit, I think. I think
Not bad.
I think it maybe deserved more.
Bad.
Yeah. These are the really important things. Get him some chapstick, and I think we'll call it a day. I think we're good then. Actually, was there?
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, muscular for sure. He's constantly, I think he's like, in my mind, he's got like the best divorced dad playlist, like just constantly playing in his head. Like if that was physically possible. And he's just like, I mean, absolutely going gung-ho on every situation from normal dialogue to everything else. Yeah, he probably is going to be I feel like he's got to be a big guy. I don't think they would let, like, because that's the level I'm working with right now. I don't think they'd let me in the Brotherhood. So he kind of, you know what it actually is giving right now? This is giving Hank Hill. I think if I made the hair brown, this would just be Hank Hill. Let's go right down the middle. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's your Brotherhood. Like your next Brotherhood like I don't even know how to describe it. Just an absolute insane man. But he is born. Ladies and gentlemen, he is born. Oh, Peggy. He is absolutely born though.
Morning, sir. Your coffee.
Oh, sure. Your coffee. See, honestly, why couldn't we have like Codsworth as like an option for the normal dialogue? I feel like
Grognak the Barbarian and the
I feel like
Giant
that
babies.
that really would have elevated this experiment, this experience. I hate to admit it, but I can't think about this like specific model. There's I don't know what video it is. Also, that kind of looks like a spider. You better watch out, Sean. But there's like a specific video. Oh, he did not like that. There's a specific video where I guess someone modded it in the game to make all the mini nukes just the Sean model.
I was nervous at first.
And the VATS kills on it are insane. I guess we got a minute before, oh, is he at our door yet? I remember, I guess while we're waiting, I remember watching the reveal for this. Oh no, he's across the street. I could explore the rest of the house, but I just want to wait here for this beautiful moment of, Mr. Vaughn. Chip. Oh, I wonder if, how easy it would be to pull off with a, like a Mr. House build. What build are we rolling with? I don't know yet, honestly. I feel like it's totally possible and it would totally make sense. I'm not buying. I feel like it would totally make sense to go like a heavy, well, I guess heavy weapons isn't necessarily as much of a thing in this game, but
I've been trying for days.
I'm not 100% sure yet. We might have to
I assure you.
Figure that out. And also I'll have to see if I can multitask with
I'm here now.
So you are.
I'll have to multitask with this this here dialogue thing that's going on from this video game. Welcome in though, Mothball Ultra Gaming.
I'm here today to tell you that because of
Dude, I can't believe he's here to tell us.
service,
Right. Go away.
It's kind of funny because like I feel like I don't usually roll with like the sarcastic or like mean options in a lot of these games, but for some reason I just feel like this he's not messing around. This is Brotherhood Bob we're talking about, and he's definitely going to be well, okay. I do have like a preferred build that I usually roll with, and you'll have to forgive me. It'll take a second for me to like look at all the different stuff once we get the Pip-Boy, but max out that let's do not. How about 9? Because I think I'm pretty sure there's a strength bobblehead we can get. We'll do that. I normally like to do a charisma build, but since we're gonna be kind of bulldozing through the main acceptable, since we're gonna be bulldozing through the Brotherhood quest realistically, because I am trying to. It'd be fun if we could do multiple characters over the next, however many streams. I honestly, I don't know why, but this build calls my name. Just a really, just a, would you call it a lunk? Just an absolute heathen, but he somehow lands every single hit. I don't think his agility, I have to admit, I think I stole that one from, I think it's like the Lunk Alarm from Planet Fitness. He's not going to be too bright. He probably needs a good endurance. I'd say, yeah, because he's gonna need a lot of health. Endurance would complement with your strength, yeah. I just like, yeah, if we're really role-playing here, I would say like the charisma's like pretty low, the intelligence is not super there, the agility is not there. I think a charisma should definitely be one. I think we should at least give him. Okay, how about 2? This feels right. This feels right, at least. I know it's gonna like horribly affect like my actual play style for this character, but we're having fun, and I'm also not. I'm playing on like normal difficulty. I'm not ranking up the difficulty for this. I'm not that good, But yeah, 4 in endurance. We'll get the. Nah, Bob is fine. I think yeah, Bob's gonna be all right. I think Bob's gonna be all right. We're gonna survive. We're gonna be great, and he's gonna just like bulldoze his way. We could also call him Bulldozer Bob. I also just realized this is just a Bob the Builder stand-in. I'm gonna roll with this. We could always change it once we get out of the vault, but
Again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
no,
You and Sean,
not at
the
all.
price is too high.
Not at all.
Good answer.
I
No,
have my moments.
Bob. Wait, so is he gonna call us Bob? Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. That's such a cool detail. I love, because what is it? It's like 200 plus names he can say. Oh, so happy.
Codsworth. Go on.
Best moment in the whole stream right there. You guys can go, you know. Mr. Bob. I presume this is a vanilla run, as in no us. Yeah. We're just rolling vanilla. Since I'm trying to go for trophies. I don't think it would let me roll anything from the mods or anything like that, but with Selena for mine. Okay. I don't remember what my first character's name was. Also, I'm like totally. I totally know what I'm doing for my run. Yeah.
Important man in my life doing. Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
I definitely. I'll have to see if I can.
Hey.
I guess boot it up on my old Xbox again because it probably has. I'm pretty sure I have one of my original saves.
Breakfast?
Watch TV instead.
Not gonna
The
happen.
World Series. Hell no.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
It's probably the game. I had a parlay going for the.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
Oh,
Sounds of explosions.
I think the game's canceled. Let's get out of here, boys.
Contact with unaffiliated stations.
Hey, Codsworth.
We do
Hey, Codsworth.
have coming in.
Hey, Codsworth. Hey, Codsworth.
Confirmed reports of
Sir,
nuclear
sir,
detonations in
sir,
Pennsylvania.
sir, sir.
Codsworth.
Codsworth, please. Hey,
Oh my god.
what is that? What's that wager looking like, Codsworth? All right, like I got a lot of money running on this. I could lose the house, Codsworth. Oh God. Oh God, it's the IRS. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get out of here. This is just Hank Hill. This is literally just Hank Hill. Oh, oh, my propane. I'm not tapped in enough to do the Hank Hill right now.
Hey.
Hey.
If you're in the program,
It's
step
me.
forward.
It's me.
Otherwise, return.
It's Texas might be the least of Bob's concern. Call it a hunch. You might be onto something there, Mothball. You might be onto something.
What's gonna happen
We're
to
we're
all
gonna
those
have
people outside
to, you know, we're gonna have to place that. We're just gonna have to place our faith in that they're gonna finish out the game, and you know whatever odds we had work out. Oh man.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay.
You know, it would be crazy if this was like a trap door and you like it was a trap door and it fell through. Cause then, you know, I guess you could say we would all fall out of the floor. Whoa. Yeah, safe to say that game didn't proceed. Can't take taxes if the tax collector's a guy. Well, to be fair, they could still be ghouls. You could even say it's a Fallout Boy.
We did it. We made it.
We're going down in an area bound. And sugar, we're going down swinging. We're going down into the vault. Sean's in our hands. And Nora is dying.
111. A better
Sorry.
Don't get caught up.
Sorry, I don't mess around about Fall Out Boy.
Safe.
Neither does Bob. Bob is like a huge Fallout boy. In fact, you could call him Fallout Bob. Someone tried taking his name. Someone tried going by the name John Fallout, but I think Fallout Bob is more fitting. I knew what I was doing when I dropped a Fallout Boy reference. You know what, Ren? You're more than welcome to drop a Fallout reference or Fallout Boy reference or Fallout reference anytime. I think it is more than well warranted on these streams, I would say. Yo. Oh, do I? Hey, Mr. Russell.
A goddamn nuke.
Look, I think you're
Take your suit.
can't get over the face.
Where?
I can't get over the face. A problem, Mr. Russell. Actually, is he okay?
Thanks.
Mr. Russell, do you have a problem? I've got my eye on you. Wait, can I even? I'm surprised I didn't
This is our new home.
put it on yet. Oh, he had a running start. I sure hope this vault will make sure everyone will be safe and that they will not secretly experiment with these poor innocent survivors. Yeah, I mean, you know, I was listening. Let me, Brotherhood Bob here.
Down here.
Yeah, I was listening to these podcasts and on my Pip-Boy here, and there were these conspiracy theories that Vault Tech was actually experimenting on people. But, luckily that's just a bunch of hippie baloney, in my opinion, so I don't think we really have anything to truly be concerned about. Just to be honest, I don't think it's going to be anything concerning.
Guy. I'm not going far.
Yeah.
Supposed to be over there.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. Yeah. Time to sit through a 5-minute cutscene. Yeah.
Depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Crawl out to the Fallout, baby.
Resident secure.
Wow.
Occupant vital.
I'm here, Nora. I'm putting my hand on the mic as if we were, like, doing that. Can't wait to turn into a non-expiring microwavable food. Dude, honestly, yeah. This is kind of the move, honestly, It's like, think about this, okay? So, let's say it's like, oh no, the apocalypse, oh, whatever. But the real concern is that midst the apocalypse, like, the bomb just dropped, you're in the middle of eating a pizza. And you're like, oh, this is like a really good pizza, though. Like, I was really enjoying this. And, it's probably going to get eviscerated in, like, a nuclear explosion, whatever. Like, dude, just throw this in here, like, and that's good for another, like, 200 years at least, right? That's what I'm prioritizing, when it all goes to hell. Personally. That's just what I'm thinking. Man. Have you guys ever noticed, this texture right here? If you turn your head to the left, actually to the right. If you turn your head to the right, you could see like 2 little eyes on the top, and it kind of looks like a gladiator helmet or like a Spartan helmet. Oh, what was that sound? Oh, okay. Well, anyways, so yeah, but like there's like the little brush on its head. Or no, you know what it really looks like? It looks like the not Martian Manhunter. Oh, what's his name? Oh, okay. Well, it was from Looney Tunes or something. I can't even move. Stuck to eternally think about the Martian from Looney Tunes. Yeah. Anyways, I wonder what that was about. There's like a loud noise. Maybe Nora hit her head on the metal or something, because it looked like there's some folks, like some of her friends were here to see her. So Michael, let me out, Michael. I'm notified you'd save shelter. There's like a piece of lint to my right. Ooh, it looks like texture here. Wow, the texturing on this lint is really impressive. I'll have to keep this for my collection. Oop, here I go. Frozen again. You know, I could do... I could, if... Look, no, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say, I'll actually try to pay attention for more of the dialogue, but, I think what we discussed there, because, like, look at it! Oh, wait, can you even see it? Oh. It's gone. It's gone, what? Where's my little guy? Where's Marvin?
Oh, God!
It's Marvin the Martian you're thinking of. Oh, thank you, okay. Yeah, it's gone because it was part of the latch on the door. Okay, still analyzing the crowd, but sure, Bob. No, but like... Oh, it's... Okay, there it is, thank God, okay. Whew, he got... his little brush there is separated, but, it's there when it matters. Nora, you should, like, come check this out. Like, if you look on your pod, if you look, like, right there, like, it totally looks like Marvin the Martian. From, like, Six Flags and stuff. Are you... Nora? Nora. Hey, alright, well. Jerk. Look, I'm gonna be honest, like, sometimes I have my special interests, and they can not be for everyone, but like, it's Looney Tunes. And she's like sitting there, she's like, me, oh, I'm gonna pretend I'm asleep. I'm just gonna pretend I'm asleep so I don't have to talk to you about, Looney Tunes. Alright, Nora. Stay there then. Calling your video game wife a jerk is crazy. Yeah, it's my stupid video game wife. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I have to rewire my brain a little bit because and forget that pre-war money is not nearly as valuable in this game as it is in the other ones. I will take that though because it's weightless. This might be interesting too, like this first run in particular, because there are a lot of like very, I guess not specific quirks, but like a lot of very specific things I did or that I've done whilst playing through the various Fallout games that just like ever so slightly change, depending on the game you're playing. Where like Fallout 3 in New Vegas, I will take every ounce of pre-war money that I can, and then I have to tell myself, no, Gavin, you're playing Fallout 4, not the time. You do not need 1 billion cloth. Oh, hello. So there's that.
Roaches? What the hell?
What the hell? I better call Dale out here to get his extermination to take care of these goddamn ratchets.
I call my real life husband a jerk all the time, man. Nah, dude, you need like 1 trillion cloth. Up your numbers, rookie. No. Oh, am I gonna sit here and take this from chat? Oh. All right, you've angered Bob. You've angered Bob enough. From now on, I'm taking every single piece of cloth I see. I say as I become over-encumbered before I leave Sanctuary. Yes, because you... Don't be a doth, get that cloth. Be a moth, go for the cloth, There's not enough, like, random holes in this shirt. That's the stipulations I'll run it under. Like, it has to have, like, a certain amount of just random holes in it. Honestly, that would be a really fun playthrough. Role-playing as a moth. A moth... Okay, hold on. Let me think here. Let me think this out. You are a moth trapped in a man's body. And truly your only priority is a bunch of random shirts. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't have the Pip-Boy yet, so I don't have the light. I don't have my beloved green light. which, you know, just makes me so very upset, so very sad. I might actually cry live on stream from not having my beloved green Pip-Boy light if I don't get it in like 5 minutes. The timer's counting down, actually, so if it doesn't happen, I will begin sobbing on stream, unapologetically, because this is very important to me. So, oh, we need these glasses. 100% need those glasses for Hank Hill. Dude, I wonder if I can open this yet. Haha, no? Okay. Let's see. So yeah, it is going to be really weird playing through this because, you know, my normal build is, I feel like, pretty well mid-maxed. I could be wrong on that, but I definitely go for like a lot of lock picking and, you know, terminals and all that, because in a normal playthrough, I am just obsessed with like exploring every corner of every building I'm in. Though, now that I'm actually like, I have a little bit of a priority to, also, not to interrupt my own thought, that is a lot more roaches than I think I'm used to seeing. I thought there were only like 2 or 3 in this hallway, but maybe that's one of the new quality of life improvements that our Lord and Savior Todd Howard has added to this version. It gets worse if Subway Surfers isn't installed on the Pip-Boy. You're so right. Like, if my dopamine isn't maxing out at all points in the game, then it's like, why even play the game in you know, to begin with? Like, honestly. I do have to say, though, I'm really interested to see how, you know, Fallout 4, I guess, Anniversary Edition runs on the Switch 2 and all that. Because I don't know the specs of the Switch 2, admittedly, but I wonder if it'll hold up to. I mean, it has to hold up to like the OG version, right? So at least like 30 frames, which I have to say, the 60 frame update for this game is like single-handedly what got me to pick it up again. Hello, Tabs. Hello. Also, yeah, free XP. All right. Well, we went less than 5 minutes, so I won't cry on stream. I'll save that for like Undertale or Deltarune when I'm stuck on like the first boss. Alrighty. So this is the screen I really wanted to see. So I have to admit, admittedly, I usually don't run a super big. Listen, you remember me fighting Jevil? It was very close to crying. That is, you know, and that's totally valid. I'm thinking more so like the first enemy, like I'm thinking the Ralsei, not doll, the Ralsei mannequin, and more so crying from the dummy. Thank you. I'm actually a fake fan, if you didn't know. I'll be crying from how adorable the interaction is. So. No, but I can tell you right now, I think I go for Bloody Mess, so that's a 3 on luck. I'm definitely an Action Boy user. I'm so stuck in my way with vaults, or with VATs. So that's like a 5 on that. Usually for Hacker, 4 on that. I don't even have Lone Wanderer? Oh, that's Charisma, shoot. Oh, man. No, I think it's called a mannequin in game, but either way, yeah, that interaction, like, oh, that sold me on the game immediately. That and the chalk, anything to involve eating chalk, it's gonna sell me. This is a big one for me though, because I actually don't usually run with many companions other than dog meat. I wish I had a chalk-like substance to chew on as ASMR while I'm playing this game. But no, I mean, 15% less damage and the carry weight increase is just insane, and it just keeps getting better. Such a good perk. Such an underrated perk in my opinion that I don't think a lot of people use. Got to get some candy sticks. Like, that's exactly what I was thinking. Let's see. I definitely, yeah, so 3 on that. 4 on that. And then I guess I usually do run with like a 6 on strength for strong back. To be honest, the companions in 4 are really cool. Nick Valentine, my beloved. That's fair. I think like when I first started playing, it was a case of also, let's see. Dude, we got some Nick Valentine fans in chat. Let's go. I don't know, I really enjoyed Codsworth, which I know I'm just like listing off like the some of the first ones you get. Also, I'm trying to like unfavorite. There we go. Boom. Oh. Okay. Anyways, no, I definitely rolled with Codsworth for a bit. I'm always picking up Dogmeat. Oh, I guess I should do this. Always picking up Dogmeat, and I mean, I'm trying to think, because I think one of the few achievements I didn't have was, when I was playing on Xbox, was getting the companions to their max affinity, and I think because I was like, oh, I can't even really do that well. I was like, well, I'll just go for it on like a different playthrough, or like I'll this or that. Because I think, who is it, Strong, the super mutant, like, that's like a really difficult one to get max affinity with. And I was like, do I really want to, if I'm going to go for this achievement, I'm going to start with the hardest one, so that it's, you know, easier. Probably not the best way of going for that, but I guess at some point I'll have to do it on this version if I really want to platinum, so. Excuse me. If I haven't made it apparent, I am, you know, very, very trophy/achievement oriented with games like this. Also, really quick. Oh, he's not wearing any clothes. That's, you know what, you do you, Bob. That is the face. That is the face of a Brotherhood, like, general right there. No, but I think I definitely wanted to do like his Vault-Tec fit is so clean. I think I have to agree with you there. I guess, yeah, do we, you know what, what's the word? I made my bed. I'm gonna lay in it. That's the roll. That's the build we're rolling with. We're doing the lunk roll. We're the lunk build for this playthrough. But yeah, no, I think the companions are really cool, and I think it's interesting that I think they did a bit more with them than like New Vegas did with the companions, as far as like the relationships and the quest and all that. I think it's really cool. Okay. I think that's like screws and stuff. Yeah. I'll try not to be super like taking 10 years in each location we're at. Because I mean, I've said it all, you know, only 10 times now, but Loot Gremlin, alright. It only takes one person for me to fully go loot Gremlin, so I think the real problem is that what was I gonna say? The real problem is that I will sit here and I will like look at the value and be like, yes, can I get a good deal out of this? Though I think with this character, since we don't have a very high charisma, we might not even be pulling too many good prices or anything, so hey, I appreciate it, Ren. I am like, unfortunately, like in every version of Fallout, I am just so money oriented, and I won't even spend it on anything. Oh, wait, we have a low agility. We're not going to be sprinting for very long, are we? Well, it is what it is. But yeah, I think I am just really going to try my best to just straight bulldoze through the Brotherhood, which I think we can pretty well get started with it like very early. It's one of the first ones I think you can actually start on with Paladin Dance and all that. But you know, we can We can be blunt with Codsworth, you know.
Doesn't make
We could be super blunt with him and say nothing makes sense. You know, I feel fine. I had my pizza. It was really good. And that's probably the only charisma check we're going to pass this entire playthrough, but you know, we'll figure it out. Well, it's something, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, let's get some free
Lead the way.
This is I mean, because we'll have to do this anyways, I think. Cuz Sanctuary is going to be our main home. So I guess there it is. I guess we'll do endurance. So when will this run turn from I need to save Sean to I need to ruin the Fallout 4 economy? I must get 78 water purifiers and 138 generators to produce my 1362 purified waters. Yeah, honestly, I think with the settlement system in this game. Also, I guess we'll run with endurance out of pure principle. Yeah, you know what?
Coming, buddy.
And that's the last time we think of Sean for a minute. No, with the settlement system, I totally forgot. You can just totally cheese it for free resources and stuff like that. Did we not have any... Mr. Codsworth? Oh, wait, I'm not going to be able to... Well, I could do this one at least. I used to be an absolute, like, champ at lockpicking. And then I played Oblivion one time and got absolutely humbled. Let's see though. Okay, so question, did you guys also set your home base up in your original home in Sanctuary and try to make it as nice as you could? I 100%. That was the only place I think I ever, like, really locked in on. Because Anyway, so as I was saying, so in the, you know, in like any of my playthroughs, if I ever did focus on settlements, it was 100% focusing on Sanctuary over everything else. There might have been like one time where I think with the Minutemen, I was like, oh, I'm going to try to like focus more on Sanctuary building and all that. But unfortunately, I was not... I was not tapped into the settlement system nearly as much as like my friends were. I had a friend that was like really into it, and so we were kind of the opposite sides of the spectrum, where I had a lot of the more like different ending quest based achievements, and he had like all of the get your settlement to like 100% happiness and have like trade lines set up between everything. And yeah, I'm mad at you, Codsworth. Also, yes, we're 100% playing with the dress, and I have to agree. Slay initiate, slay!
Thanks for your...
Well, I appreciate it, Codsworth. Even though I am supposed to be hating your guts, I will show 1 ounce of appreciation. Where was... Oh yeah, some more bloatflies. Okay. No, but like the problem is I could totally just stand here or like be in Sanctuary for like, I mean, how long? We're already almost an hour in. I could be here for another hour. And that's not like an exaggeration, because I am just so, I won't say mentally slow, even though I really want to describe myself that way when I'm playing this game. But, you know, I take my time.
Got it.
But we'll try to move through it a little faster than I normally would. Just because I also I also want to progress through the game at a decent rate. No, you are mentally slow. You're being deliberate. There's a difference. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I should have picked a different set of words. I didn't mean to like. I didn't mean to throw shade at myself in that moment. That's for the Undertale playthrough. But no, let's see. So Evan and I both were having a lot of fun with building settlements. I did focus hard on Sanctuary, but I did make sure the other or the others were well taken care of to the best of my ability. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I guess I probably can't see a lot of them on here, but oh yeah, I also have to like rewire myself for the. Well, I'm mentally deliberate. I think deliberate is the right word I was looking for. So thank you for pointing that out. Yeah. High fives all around. That was definitely a high five. I think there was like it had to be like a waterfront settlement. And I don't think it was the one by the fort or like by the beach, but it was a like waterfront-esque settlement that I also was like, I'm gonna try to spruce this one up nice. I don't know if either of you have ever like watched these videos. I'm not like super into them necessarily, but there was a short period of time where I started getting recommended these videos where someone would. Oh, that's sick. Honestly, hold on. We're putting the dress back on. Like, don't worry about it. I just want to see what the hot rod shirt looks like. Oh, that is a Brotherhood shirt right there. Incredible. But of course, you know, any true believer in the Brotherhood's, you know, methods would be wearing a sequence dress. But yeah, edit. I am mentally deliberate. The equivalent of a power of a potato clock. So like, keep the dress and wear it for any fancy occasions. That's smart. I think you might be onto something, Ren. I think you might be onto something there, perchance. Let me store all of my junk. Well, I guess it'll be good because we'll be able to like sell a lot more of this. I won't sell the ring. I'm not that much of a monster yet. Yeah, this is all 0 weight. Yeah. Wear it for the initiation of the Brotherhood. Show them what's up. That's so. No, you all are so on top of this. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on for now because I mean I don't think we really have anything. Well, it does add charisma at least. Also, so does that. You know, I'm Willie. Absolutely. I guess. Will Codsworth follow us?
There must be someone who can help you.
Okay, no, so we have to initiate the story. Okay. Or progress the story. My apologies. Oh boy, a battered clipboard. But no, like if I was really taking my time here, like I'm cleaning up all of these cleaning up all of the destroyed ones, and I'm cleaning up all of these these fallen trees and all that. Oh wait, we can totally do this though, because this is just free XP. Wait. Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh? Hello? What? Hello? Are we gonna die? Am I stuck in like a... It's like telling... You know what? We just have to take it. Because I don't think I have a save. Yeah, Brotherhood Bob doesn't have a... Well, yeah. Yeah, we... You know what? Let's just let it play out. Oh no! Hands up, boys! We're going down a roller coaster! Yeah. Oh. Okay, so we're free. You know. Honestly, I'm gonna let the rad roaches have this once for all the times that I've killed all the rad roaches, and also I don't want to worry about wasting stim packs and stuff. What? What was up with his neck? What was going on with that neck? He looked like a seal. Oh my god. I hope he's okay. That's scary. Oh, bloatfly glands. Okay, I was like, I thought we had some bloatfly meat, but I guess not. Okay. Well, now we know not to cook before punching these creatures. I guess it would probably make sense to roll, maybe not unarmed. And also I gotta reroute my brain to see if that even is really a thing in this game. But we might do a melee build. I don't normally do melee builds, but just to play into it, I think that would be fun. Brotherhood Bob. What's the clip called? Hold on. I'll pop this into the Discord too. That's so nice. Thank you. I can't. It won't let me. It won't let me view the title, but I will 100% check in on that later. That is so funny. Thank you so much. You know, Brotherhood Bob. It's a hard knock life for Brotherhood Bob here. Oh, Brotherhood Bob versus Rad Roach. It just works. It just works. Crazy how we had a same brain cell moment. You know, this is just what Fallout does. It brings people together right before they're eaten alive by a radioactive, roach. That's what family. Oh man, hold on. I just realized I think I did something wrong with this playthrough. Shout out the trash can grenades. No, I did something very wrong with this playthrough though. Even with my best intentions of, making a guy that looks like he would, I have to be honest. I don't think Brotherhood Bob would be wearing glasses in this moment. Not with this dress. Anyways, but I think I really should have just made Vin Diesel. I think that might have been a better option, as much as I hate to say it. Does that have a lot of, or does that have any? Okay, yeah, we probably got to roll the Drifter outfit. But yeah, I should have made Vin Diesel. And I'll take this. I'll take this shame to my grave with me. Honestly, it does. I think you're right. This is a good look for him. Now he just kind of looks like the Terminator, but like I'm thinking specifically like the Super Nintendo Terminator game.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Where he like kind of just looks like he kind of just looks like Hank Hill.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay then.
The dog has been greeted. I think it's safe to say that pretty well every playthrough we do, we will be running with dog meat for a bit at least, because like, why wouldn't you? Even though, Brotherhood Bob is supposed to be a little bit of a monster, a little bit of a, well, let's just be honest, a little bit of an asshole, he's not going to say no to a dog. Okay. Actually, I don't know why, I'm in the mood for some pipe pistol action. Because I really just want to show off how incredible my aim is on this game, just absolutely bedazzling and or, I'm going to leave the overdue book here. I know it's a hot take, but we will take the creme though. The creme de la creme. You can give him a big old John Wick moment if someone even looks at my dog run, I'm ripping them apart. That's so right, honestly. You're so right for that. Maybe... Oh, goodness. Okay. Controls? It's not that. It's not that. Bob Wick. Is it... There it is. Okay. Yeah, I have to relearn some of these controls again. Oh! Yes, his last name is Wick, 100% canon. Honestly, that's so fair. Brotherhood Bob Wick. I was gonna say, for some reason, I was like, oh, maybe I do a John Wick for the Railroad playthrough, but honestly, I'm 100% cool with this headcanon. Also, I also don't usually play Fallout games in third person, but I don't know why, I'm in the mood tonight to see our beautiful creation. Let's see. Give me free stuff. local college. You say you're from Mole Rat College. Yes. I had family who went there. Not the brightest bulbs in the closet. Not necessarily the sharpest teeth in the mole rat's mouth. But still a college nevertheless. Hey, what's up, Arts? Welcome in. You get to, you know... Actually, I do need to do... We do have to show off... Oh, wait, no. So if you saw the clip... Yeah, I was gonna say. Anyways, yeah. This is Bob. Brotherhood Bob. Brotherhood Bob Wick. He's supposed to kind of... Well, originally I was kind of going for, like a potato of a human being, but that didn't necessarily work out. So, you know, now he's just like... I don't know, he's like Hank Hill, I think is what we landed on. You know, possibly. I'll also put the perception on, so we've got a little bit better on the thing. Let's see, what's going on here. I am also a first-person Bethesda player, probably because third-person in Morrowind was horrible. Yeah, I normally run first-person in pretty well every Fallout game, but I don't actually mind third person in this in 76. You were drawn in from the post from Discord. Shout out Brotherhood Bob though. He's a little aloof, but you know we love him. We love him to death. Oh no, it's on site. It's on site. The blood bugs are the one thing that I think I consistently hate from every single playthrough. And also the one enemy I will automatically go into third person for, because I do not need that first person animation of them, we'll just say, attacking you. I wouldn't say necessarily a lot of stuff from Fallout scares me, other than, you know, the fine people at Vault Tech. But like the blood bugs, they get me. Oh, you'd hug them? You know what? You know, maybe there's some room in my heart for a blood bug. You know, maybe I'm just not... I haven't gotten to know one well enough, but... One of these days. Though I will say for the time being, you know, they hate me. Bob Wick, they took his propane. He'll give them professional pain.
I'll tell you what. Bah!
Alright. Alright. Brotherhood Bob making his directorial debut in Bob Wick. Oh, was I not reloaded? That is so awesome sauce. Oh, take that. Oh. I keep circling around. I guess with just the mouth placement I chose for Bob, like, it was just killing me when we were in the character creation screen. And, you know, he just circles back and forth from just being a creature to, you know, something more. Or just like a very snobby high society member. We probably do... Well, I probably should be, like, grabbing more of this armor, because we'll definitely want to rotate into some more leather stuff moving forward. I don't know. I don't want to wear any big hoods or anything. We want to see Bob's beautiful face. They'd hug us unconsensually. That is technically what they do, so, you know. Yeah, we'll keep this on for a bit, though. Because I don't think, Oh, and here? Dude, that's my freaking dog. Like, let's not... I know he auto-heals, too, but this is... I have, you know... I have, what's the right word I'm looking for here? I care about my fake virtual dog, thank you very much. Oh, wait, I didn't put the wedding ring up. Oopsie! Okay. Actually, I guess, what is our carry? Oh, we're at 290. Yeah, don't touch the dog, please. Okay. That would be kind of dumb. Honestly, I really like that militia hat. Hold on. Oh goodness. The 20 different notifications of this game. Oh, look at him. You can't see his amazing haircut. That's the one downside. And also, we do kind of just look like Preston Garvey. But, you know, I feel like a rootin' tootin' cowboy. And I'm just going to live out this dream for just a moment. Since we're not playing New Vegas. You know, actually, I will make Preston's dream come true just this once. Can we... Oh, just 2? Okay. I'll use it for this section. Or at least these 2 fine individuals. And actually landing the hit's not too bad. Can you... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I could be sneaky and steal those. Yeah, we're not going to be doing, I guess, any lockpicking then, which probably won't be too bad. And I don't think we really have any... I'd hope to know with, like, probably the 20 times I've replayed this up to Diamond City, I would remember, like, when the encounters happen per this church. Oh, we're already level 3. I should probably actually, you know, be speccing something of that nature. I've actually kind of thought about the idea of doing a playthrough where I only, you know, spec into these instead of the perks. I'm wondering if it might be worth experimenting with this playthrough with that. Because unfortunately a lot of the perks, like the locksmith perk, no access to that. Same with the terminal one. I mean, Bloody Mess is fine. I don't know, I might do that though. It would be nice to have like these to like level, or like 3 at least. So I think I'm gonna do that. What I'm gonna do, here's what I'll say. I'm gonna take this playthrough to spec only into these top row stuff, just out of pure curiosity, since we'll theoretically be moving through Critical Banker. Since we'll, you know, theoretically be moving through this playthrough pretty quickly. But I will not touch Charisma or Intelligence. Out of pure principle for roleplay reasons, none of these are getting touched. So we'll do 1 in Agility. You have that much luck, you need it. You know, the initial thought was that Brotherhood Bob was just a, you know, not very forward-thinking individual. But he was insanely lucky. Just somehow managed to, you know, it just worked out for him. Idiot Savant. I agree. I think this is going to be amazing. There's not too much over on this side, I don't believe. But we'll check these for, you know, little things here. Yeah, I'll take a Tarberry. And silver. Ooh, the dirty tan suit. Oh, that's what I was looking for. You know what? I have infinite carry weight, theoretically, on a good day, in my head. So I'm just gonna take a bunch of stuff, and once we actually need to start, you know, losing some of it, we'll worry about it then. That's a future Bob problem. Let's see. Also, I do want to apologize. Normally, I would absolutely just be blasting, you know, Diamond City Radio. And, you know, I would kind of like to maybe keep these as VODs, because I don't really have any video of myself playing. Like, out of all the years of me, like, streaming and making videos and such, I don't think I have anything covering Fallout, so it'd be nice to have something. So at least for one of these playthroughs. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Do we have a left arm yet? Oh, we're absolutely cooking right now. Okay. Also, we gotta see what the suit looks like. Oh, put that away. Oh, now look at this very pale, lavish gentleman. This, okay, hold on. Do you all see the vision of... Oh, what's his name? Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up, and then I apologize. I will... Yeah, it's giving oil baron, but it's giving a very specific oil baron. And I have to... Oh, what's his name? What is his actual name? Doug Dimmadome, that's it. Also Colonel Sinners. But no, this is Doug Dimmadome. Yes! Yes! Okay, sorry if that was loud. Yes. Okay. We were on the same frequency. We were on the same frequency. We were on the same frequency. Also, Colonel Sanders would be another good character to model. Okay, sorry. We'll we'll hang out on this screen. This beautiful depiction of Doug Dimmadome for just if we had the bush mustache that we had earlier, I don't remember what it was called, but it would be perfect. Oh, maybe we shift this into a Doug Dimmadome playthrough. He would probably have to be super charismatic, though. Okay, so not gonna lie, you're making me want to boot up a Fallout game. I need to sit and play 3, especially since there's the pit. I haven't actually played more than just the tiniest bit ages ago, and that's a crime considering I live in Pittsburgh area. Yeah, no, 3 is actually... Oh, man. So I guess, yeah, while we're kind of just moving through this area, you know, we can have this conversation. Sit down, kids. We have to have the talk. The Fallout, which game is my favorite Fallout game talk. So New Vegas is the one that I got introduced to. My neighbor was like, oh, you should play this. And then I played it and I was like, oh, this is really fun. And, you know, for a while there, I was like, 3's good, but it's not as good as New Vegas, right? And then I just found myself every now and then, you know, when I was back on my Xbox and I kind of had the backwards compatibility function, I just found myself going back to 3 more often for like new playthroughs and such. And it's a lot of fun. I especially love the DLC in that game. I should have known. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Doug Dimmadome. Okay. Yeah, I need another set of welding goggles. Take that! Freaking Phil. No, but I'd highly recommend 3. Though, I do also bring up the, you know, rumors of a Fallout 3 remake / remaster potentially coming out this year, which I am insanely excited for. Like, I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not usually the type of person that buys games. I'm a stingy fellow. I'll usually, like, I only bought this game when it went down to like $10 with all the DLC. But if the Fallout 3 remaster / remake / you know, whatever they want to call it, that is like a day one purchase for me. And I've purposely been kind of holding off on doing a Fallout 3 playthrough in the last few years, probably like 2 or 3 years now, specifically with that in mind. So that is something to think about, but nevertheless, 3 is a ton of fun. Also need to play New Vegas. Fallout 4 is the only one I've actually played a decent amount of / completed. Fallout to me is what Elder Scrolls is to others. Sorry, is to other people. I've played so much of the Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5, but have barely touched Fallout. See, I think that's where we're like opposite sides of the coin, because, you know, I've only played a tiny bit of Oblivion. I actually got soft locked on it was like a quest where you're at like a lake or something, and I was right over the quest marker, and I was like, is there like some other objective where I need to like take out a certain amount of enemies or do something else? But it was like, nope, go to this lake. And I was like, okay, I'm at the lake, and it just nothing happened. So I stopped playing after that. I haven't actually beat Skyrim, unfortunately. I got pretty far one time, but This was also when I was in like middle school when I was playing through it. And then I've played like the most, like, I think it was like half an hour of Morrowind when it was on Game Pass. And it's no, what was I gonna say? It's no insult to any of those games or anything. I think it's just the lore and the setting of the apocalypse and all that was more interesting to me. And now I'm just stuck on, you know, the nostalgia of, oh, I like Fallout. But I actually do have the Oblivion remake wishlisted, and I think I am 100% picking that up. I think I said when it goes down to 30. Again, that's the stingy side of me talking. But either when the digital version goes down to 30 or when a physical version of that game comes out and it's like, you know, 40, 50, I'm 100% picking that up because that game looks so good. But yeah. Funnily enough, I got introduced to Fallout through Fallout 3. Of course, I absolutely love Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 1. Yeah, I do also need to do eventually the first 2 Fallout games. I'm not sure if I'll tackle Tactics anytime soon, but I've watched plenty of videos on 1 and 2, and they actually look like a fun time. Oh no, if you ever try to boot it up again, I can see if I can help figure out what's up. Evan jokes, I probably spent more time in Oblivion than it took to get through middle school, and he's probably not wrong. Dude, that's honestly so fair. Yeah, I'm a fantasy sip, so that's why. They did a fantastic job with the remake. They added a couple of things to it, which I notice because I'm insane, but it's pretty well implemented. I think my Oblivion knowledge, admittedly, comes from, I don't know if anyone here is familiar with Peanut Butter Gamer, the YouTuber, but that's like, I think, his favorite game of all time. And of course, he was like one of my favorite YouTubers. And so I know of, I think there's like a Brotherhood of, oh, what's the faction called? Oh, I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan of a game I've hardly played. Wait, was it the quest in the Lake Rumiere, where you're helping a fisherman get the last Rumiere slaughterfish scales because that quest loves to be weird? That probably was it. If I don't know if you can recall the objective of it. Like, I swear it was like, go to this lake. And I was like, okay, I'm at the lake. What are we doing? And it's just like, haha, I'm not going to work anymore. And I think I did some side quests for a bit, and then I was like, okay, if I can't move through this, then I'm gonna leave. Also, I apologize. I'm going to be an absolute, since we're not rolling with a high intelligence, I'm actually role playing right now how Bob would work with these computers. So yeah. Bro, what was my name on a terminal? That's weird. You know, because they knew you were such a big fan, and they, Todd Howard. I actually told Todd Howard to put you in the game, so that's why. So you can thank me. Yeah, you just thank me. Yeah, nothing. It's nothing. So objective was to kill like 5 slaughterfish, and the quest marker points to each fish there, one at a time. It was right outside the Imperial City. Yeah, it was definitely right outside of the city, because I apologize because this was a few years ago, but yeah, it's no problem. It's no problem. It's what Boulevard Bob / Bob Dimmadome / Bob Wick. That's what he's here to do. And also, I'm taking this. No, get back here. Get back here. I'm taking you with me. You are a part of my attire now, even though you fell off. But yeah, no, I mean, that would make sense actually, because if the enemies spawn, and it's like one at a time, and it just does not spawn the first enemy, that could be what I was thinking then. I just remember wandering on the lake for like 10, well, it was probably like 5 to 7 minutes, and yeah. Totally understandable. If you ever decide to stream Oblivion Remaster, let me know. I'll drop tips without being overbearing. Honestly, I totally will stream it once I get my hands on it, because I think it'll be I'm having a lot of fun with this so far, and yeah, I think it'd be fun to stream. You can be overbearing as much as you want to, because I appreciate the I appreciate the help, and I also just love getting to like hear people talk about like games and things they enjoy. So, all right, guys, we're like almost half a Brotherhood member now because we have power armor.
We got some.
I know there are general thoughts on this game, and I know, like, I think maybe not the broad public, but I think a decent amount of, like, more critical gamers will say that Fallout 4 is not a horribly impressive game, and, you know, that's totally fair. Oh, wow, he dodged those bullets. That is... I swear I have better aim. You know what? Why don't you just hang out there? No, but I know people are critical of this game, but I will say this section right here is, I don't know, this is just an iconic section to me. And I'm sure that there's some actual, not your fault that he's ducking out of your way. Dude, he knew I was playing a Keanu Reeves character, and he's like, oh, this is the Matrix. And so he was just straight up dodging every bullet that I sent his way, so I can only, you know, be impressed. But no, I don't know, I just really like this moment, even if it's nothing that crazy. Also, if you could not explode until, well, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, that'd be some nice free damage on the Deathclaw. But no, I think this is a really neat theatric of a section, and, yeah, I'm a big fan. Even if it is, you know, as scripted as it is and all that. See, I told you guys I have a good aim. I would not lie about such things. I was able to shoot the giant monster with a giant hitbox a lot of times, so, you know. Take that as you will. Also... No, okay. I was like, are you still up there? The overall gameplay is superb, but story, in my opinion, is a snooze fest. Yeah, I have to admit that the story didn't necessarily hook me. I think that's definitely where, like, something like New Vegas shines a bit more. Or, you know, especially, like, the first two games. I mean, literally, I would make the argument that, like, for me personally, since... you know, unfortunately, I grew up just, like, kind of stuck in my ways of playing mostly FPS shooters. I didn't really ever have that much of an interest in trying, you know, RPGs or, you know, things outside of my initial comfort zone. So something like Fallout wouldn't initially grab me. However, the story and just all the cool interactions in those first two games are just so appealing to me that, like, I was interested in playing that, I think, just, I mean, it had to be like a handful of years after I was playing this, which was still that prime era of Gavin is only going to play Call of Duty and Borderlands and, you know, whatever. But, yeah. Dude, yep, I'm proud of me, too, for stomping around and being just an absolute... brute of a human being. Also, even though I have to. Anyways, even though I'm supposed to be selecting specific options, I'm still just moving through the dialogue. It does make me wonder what New Vegas could have been if Bethesda didn't rush. What was it? Oblivion. I forgot the other collaborator. Oh, you're thinking of oh goodness. Obsidian. Oh, Ren was right on it, yeah. No, I mean, to think that it's even a rushed game, though, is like, I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and just be like, oh, all hail Fallout New Vegas, all hail, greatest game of all time. I mean, I really do love it, but I will say, for a rushed game, I think it's pretty impressive what they turned out. Especially with, like, oh man, I don't know. I know the concept of DLC is generally frowned upon, or has been frowned upon for a while. But like, I just think like what they did or what Fallout does in general with a lot of its DLC is, I don't know, it's really cool to me personally. Let's see. Now I'm going this way. But yeah, no, I would definitely be interested in trying out the first Fallout, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 at some point. I mean, that would especially be a game I think I would want to stream, because I'd probably want some people to be witness to my pure gaming skill for such an easy game. Is Marcy Long trying to talk to me? I'm sorry. I'm above you physically and like mentally, Marcy. Yeah, the Bethesda DLC has always been incredibly good. Honestly, I would be a praiser of New Vegas. I would say that it stands above all Fallout games. Fight me, Todd. I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of the content and a lot of the concepts behind a lot of the DLC is a bit more interesting than some of the base game stuff that is offered. But that's everyone has their own opinions. But that can also be said about like Borderlands. I think is sometimes equal to that opinion. Loving memories of basically living in the Shivering Isles in Oblivion and Solve's theme in Morrowind. I didn't know. So Morrowind did get DLC then? Oh wait, no, you're right. Was it? Okay, hold on. So walk me through this then, if you don't mind, because Morrowind is like an original Xbox game. Was that the era in which DLCs consisted of like separate disc then? Because unfortunately, I was more so like I grew up on the 360, so I wasn't as around to experience the PlayStation 2 era, GameCube era, that kind of stuff. That's always so cool to me. I don't know, like the idea of physical DLC, physical downloadable content. Oh wait, sweet, we got that key. Ooh, a hunting rifle. I don't know if we'll actually use it that much, but is pretty neat in concept. Also, I don't know what we just took, but it's going in the junk drawer. Yeah, baby. It getting interesting with me since I love the Dead Money DLC. Oh, you're a Dead Money enjoyer. I don't hate Dead Money. In fact, the story in Dead Money is so cool. I'm just like not very good at the game, and it really doesn't even matter what difficulty you put that DLC on. Like, you have to take your time with it. Elder Scrolls usually releases Game of the Year editions that have the DLC included, which is the version of Morrowind that got me started on original Xbox. That's so cool. I didn't realize that they were doing like Game of the Year editions all the way back then. That's really cool. Cause like, I'm trying to think here. I know for like the PlayStation 2, just talking general gaming, I think that was a lot more. Well, okay, never mind. I was gonna say something along the lines of like there were a lot of spin-offs around that era. My mind's kind of stuck on Call of Duty right now, because when Call of Duty was being released on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 2 in particular, and the original Xbox on occasion, would oftentimes get spin-off games that were not really ports necessarily of the mainline games. And it's really interesting when I meet someone, like I've got friends who will tell me that they're like, oh yeah, I played this version, and I'll be like, I've never experienced that, just because it was just barely outside of my my experience. Also, I know I don't need to necessarily walk them there. In fact, realistically, I should be going to Diamond City. I would like to drop some stuff off. So, yeah. But yeah, no, that's super cool. So it's probably safe to say that you would not enjoy Fallout Dust, a mod that continues the independent ending, wildcards of the Yes Man one, and NCR took over the entire strip and the Cloud, Tyler's invaded the Mojave. So actually, it's funny you say that. I know you probably think, oh, he doesn't know about that. I do. Admittedly, it has been a minute since I've watched the video covering that DLC. Oh, I did not mean to do that. All right, well, we're just going to do this then. We're just going to talk as I get my stuff back. But no, Fallout Dust conceptually is so cool, like, as a continuation. Again, gameplay-wise, you're probably right. I'd probably not lean towards it as much. But just, again, as a concept, man, that is that's just so cool to me. I don't know. Because it adds like you've got me. I'm gonna see maybe when I call it a stream tonight, I'll fall asleep watching whatever video or retrospective that was about it. Because yeah, I totally forgot about that. I did forget about it though. I knew of it, but I forgot about that. So thank you for reminding me. But no, super, super cool mod for that game. I don't have a ton of experience with mods on this game, but there was one where, heck, I should try Frost as well for Fallout 4. Okay, can you, maybe this is what I was about to bring up, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a DLC, or not a DLC, but a mod, where... Okay, so it probably wasn't Frost, but there was like a DLC where you go up to this like military outpost and it's like up in this top corner of the map. And I don't know if it takes you to a new area. Unfortunately, I didn't progress enough with it. Because it like disabled achievements and I was like, oh no. So that probably wasn't Frost. I've definitely heard of Frost though. But sorry, I'm just blanking right now. No, I don't know. Fallout is so cool to me, just in general. I could yap about just the general release of the official stuff and of the fan-made stuff just all day. It's just So yeah, okay, I was wrong on that. So Frost is essentially Dust, but the Commonwealth is under like a nuclear winter and it's supposed to be harder than Dust. Okay. I'm definitely not as familiar with it. I think I probably saw like an Oxhorn video about, well, I don't know if he covered Frost. There was a bit where I was watching like mod pack reviews and stuff for 4, and I'm sure there was probably at least like a good 10 to 15 minutes I've seen of it. But yeah, no, it's just, I could gush about it all day. So fun. So fun, so whimsical, so frivolous. But yeah, I guess I had to apologize. We're not moving too quickly through all this, and I'm technically not even sticking by my word of bulldozing through this because I did all of that. When I think I could technically skip over it. No, you can technically skip over that. I forgot. There's like a bunch of like challenge playthroughs I've watched where like they just don't come back to Concord until later. I think what we're going to do, though, is really quickly, we're just going to do the good old dirty mattress on the floor so we can get our health up. Yeah. Even better, a sleeping bag. There we go. Right next to my power armor. I want to fall asleep right underneath the stars. And by the stars, I mean... Oh, I did not mean to do that, but there we go. We can just do that. And by the stars, I mean the gaze of the power armor. Okay. But we're gonna... What are we doing on health? Or not health? Wait. Okay, we're getting kind of there. I think what we might try to do is we might try to just make a pretty straight beeline for Diamond City, because we will have the Wolf Diner encounter, and since I can't really do anything about it, I'm probably just going to kill Wolfgang. I think that's his name. Because I am the brutish Doug Dimmadome / Bob Dimmadome / Bob Wick. Just absolutely brutal individual. And, yeah, I think my reign of terror will be known amongst the Commonwealth. I'm thinking, yeah. I like the the concept of like a raider faction, and they're just like normal raiders, like just horrible people just doing all these you know, actually, why did I not just fast travel? Why am I not using my thinking brain? Let's just do, well, that'll take us to the outside of it, right? But no, just typical raiders, but they're like really well spoken. They just have an incredible, robust vocabulary for some reason. Okay, yeah. When freedom calls, more like, I probably should have just talked to Preston and then gotten a nice little chunk of experience, but we can worry about that later. What do we... I have big fish to fly right now, I would say. I guess I should... 37... Wait. Okay, never mind. Oh, I think you might know this, but I am... Oh, you're from... Okay, you're from, Oh, yeah, Daro's stuff. Or Daro's team. The one with Daro and Joe. Jacob, by the way. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah?
Carla! Oh, we love Trash Can Carla.
So what's your story?
Also, I'm so sorry. I think I missed your comment earlier. Let me go back, because you mentioned the spray and pray, and I think I glossed over it, and I'm so sorry about that. Let me find. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, I think I just... Oh, okay. I think my comments might be bugged out. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I completely missed out on that. Oh! Hello. Hello!
This
All right.
trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamonds?
You know, Trash Can Carla, for you, I would let the Brahmin take over most of the screen so I can't see the options. For you, anything. Yeah, how much is... Okay. Not on her. Not on her. Okay. No, the spray and pray is such a fun gun. Probably, I mean, it's got to be top 5, right? Also, let's see here. Let's see. Because I want to have some money. You can... 22, that's not bad, actually. You can have that. I guess I'll keep that. You can have that. I'll keep that. You can have 2 of these. You can have all of these. You can have all of those, and also all of those. You can have all of those. We'll definitely... Was able to screw up. What he said was, and I'm still not have enough cups to buy the spray and pray. Okay, thank you, Ren. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, is it like... I'm kind of spitballing here. It's not like 12,000 caps, is it? Or like 10,000 or roughly around that area? Because it is like a really expensive gun, I think. Let's see. Okay, as much as I want to keep it, there are a lot of minigun... Well, I guess I'll hold on to it. Probably won't use grenades. I never really use grenades and that type of stuff. I'm 100% gotta keep this. I'm gonna get rid of that. One of those. We almost have a full set here, so I might change into that here soon. Yeah, unfortunately, well, no, we'll keep the hat. I'll throw it in when we get back. Can I wear that with the armor? Oh, wait, no. Well, I can, but it'd make more sense, I think, to wear one of the vault suits, which I also need to put back. And I brought those back again, didn't I? All right. We'll keep welding goggles just for fun. Also, I just noticed that I'm not even really doing anything here. Oh, that's $1,000, you say? How about 2 of them? Oh. How about... Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, I am really smart. Okay, so we'll take one more. That's awesome. Okay, you can have the cram. You have these. You can have these dandy boy. I kind of want to keep the Deathclaw meat for now. I wonder if you can do anything with it. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that stuff as well, because you're so kind, Carla. You know, we love you here. Keeping that. Actually, I think that's the. I'll hold on to it for now. I'm actually going to hold on to Nuka-Colas. I don't know why. I just kind of like collecting Nuka-Colas in these games. I usually keep Radix, Radaway. Keep that. You can have that. And you can have that. Okay. And then, yeah, you can have these folders because I'm so nice. You have the subway token. All right. Oh, and you can also have 2 of these. You never know when you'll need them. Oh, you make a really compelling argument, Ren. You do. All right. I'll take the 10-pound weight. You know, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I should be good without the 10-pound weight this playthrough. You know, normally I don't need 10 pounds of weight on me. But you have made a very compelling argument, so I will take the 10-pound weight, just this once. Ren, you meant the Nuka-Cola. Well, I don't think they make a Nuka-Cola 10-pound weight, but maybe one day. Maybe, you know what, Ren, you keep dreaming. You keep dreaming. We need dreamers out there to invent the 10-pound Nuka-Cola weight. We need dreamers out there. So you keep that's what we need to fix this country. The 10-pound Nuka-Cola weight. God damn it. But fair, you can drop the weight on people's heads. That's so smart. You fully sold me. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the investment team. All right. Oh, hello. Okay, let's get in our apocalypse gear. Haha. Oh, you can't. Wait, that looks sick! Hold on. That honestly looks so good. White. The shaving cream, business shall sweep the wasteland. I agree. I concur. Also spatula. I don't think I need a spatula. You can have that back. Wild mongrel. Oh. Hello. Are you a friend? Yay or nay? Also, I haven't used VATS once. Also, wait. It wasn't marked red. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that one. There we go. Look at that pretty face. The face of a true businessman.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything.
We could technically...
He bought them fair and square.
How hidden are we if we...
Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now, don't
How
make
hidden...
me come in there and shoot up that little
Oh? Team? Cheesecake? Miss Renee? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Did not know I was streaming... Wow. I literally messaged you like 30 times today saying I was streaming Fallout. I literally like actually yeah, and I can put the proof in the game right here. This is a really stupid decision if I actually go for the shot. Let me get a sniper rifle. No, I actually did, and my beloved chat will defend me to no end. Wait, how do I have less? Okay, well, what if I just do the good old
What just happened?
Did that do anything? Oh, that got him! Damn! Alright. Finish it off. Maybe not. Okay. We got this. Oh, that was 3. We had 3 shots. Wow, okay. Might... You don't know Brotherhood Bob? I told you all about him last time we talked. Like, literally all about him. Like, I literally, like, I introduced you to his parents. We went out for dinner. Like, hello? Hello? Are you really gonna talk smack on Boulevard, on Brotherhood Bob? That's horrible behavior. Horrible behavior. Horrible behavior. Fake Bob follower. Get this fake Bob follower out of here! Boulevard Bob. I meant to say shut it, but the autocomplete chimed in. Sure did. Sure did. You get the lore about Brotherhood Bob Wick Dimmadome, yeah. You know, the beautiful, astounding creature we have amongst us. I should show off. Yeah, I should definitely show off the... Shut it down! I guess I wonder if I go in for a haircut at Diamond City, can I do the mustache? Because I will 100% add the mustache if it's possible. Stream over. Yeah, stream over, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Well, anyways, yeah, no, I 100%. I will spend however much money. That's actually what I'm selling everything for, is to specifically get the mustache. Yeah, do we have any dialogue here?
Can't wait to see the crows feeding on
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this is what she wants. Cool. Oh, yeah, we got some stuff. Yapping in the tags doesn't even begin to cover it. Okay. Mods, ban her! Yapaholic, yeah. I mean, you've probably been more privy to the Yapaholic sessions than anyone else here, so... That's fair. Wait, okay. I'm gonna call you out live on stream. Because I meant to ask this earlier. Did the tracking on your package, has it worked? Because we do have to have our very serious one-on-one discussion about it. It's very important to me that we have this high intelligence conversation when it arrives. Oh, we got iguana bits? It's an interesting bit of lore there or I don't know if it's iguana bits or if it's iguana on a stick. No, it's iguana bits. Iguana bits is the interesting Fallout 2 lore that I won't spoil because it is pretty cool. Oh, a sweet roll. I kind of want to hold on to the sweet roll. And obviously we'll hold on to the 10-pound weight. That's so important. But to catch you up though on the actual like sweet roll for Fimion. I was gonna say, Red, if you play Fallout 3, you'll have another reason to remember the sweet roll pretty early in the game. But no, so the real reason why we're playing through this game is I just want to get the achievements on it. So we're kind of bulldozing some of the endings. So yeah. Thoughts on the Frog Detective plush? So I saw the price. It said $55. It's a lot, but it looks like a super cute plush. I think it's freaking awesome sauce. And also the Steven Universe, I think that was the Volume 2 vinyl. Really cool find as well. I have the first volume from it, and it's got most of the music from the show that I particularly enjoy outside of the movie. Wait, it is? Oh, dude, I'm so excited. I'm really not trying to hype it up, but I'm really excited for you to get this. And yeah. Ja. Might end up with it tomorrow. Yeah, it could be tomorrow. Can I open it when I get it, or do I have to wait? No, no, open it as soon as you get it. Like, I think it's better, even if I'm like not available for whatever reason, I think you open it ASAP.
I know what I'm talking about here.
Oh, is this a random encounter?
You can't just put something between two pieces of bread and claim it's a...
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it.
Mikey. Ninja Turtle Mikey.
How you hold it matters.
Talk on
Okay, well, they're having an important conversation or something, so...
Yeah?
Just teleported.
Well,
Okay, good, because he said there's something a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna want to let it out for air. I assumed it would survive the trip over. I don't know if a puppy is necessarily, it's a good guess. It's a good guess. It's more so, I would say, like, how do I put it? Do you know what the forced evolutionary virus is? Because that would probably explain pretty well, what's going on there. Anywho, no, but yeah, the playthrough we're doing here, we're just kind of going through, in this case, the Brotherhood. I'm just trying to move through it as soon as possible, and I thought it'd be fun to stream, because I was in the mood to play some Fallout, and so we're doing that. I think these will mostly make up our silly little side streams we do here and there. We'll obviously be sticking with In Stars and Time, for the Tuesday streams. What if I say I hate Brotherhood Bob? I mean, he'd probably hate you too, to be honest. Like, not to sound like a jerk or anything, but he doesn't really like people. He's not really a people person. So technically, we would actually, if I was staying completely true to my word, I'd actually want to immediately go do that quest, because that is the very first Brotherhood quest. Well, how much time we got? You know what? I was going to say, we do kind of want to make a straight beeline for Diamond City, but considering yeah, I mean, like considering that we have a companion that can hold extra weight, and considering that, Boulevard Bob, or not Boulevard, Brotherhood Bob is already kind of like ripped, aka can hold a lot of stuff. I'm not really worried about carry weight, and I'm not really worried about selling stuff immediately, because we can just do Diamond City after we do this. And this is a fun quest. I enjoy this quest, so let's go do it. Why not? Come with me to do the first Brotherhood of Steel quest. Oh wait, I should have sold that. Oh well. Also, oh wait, did I lose my... Oh, I lost my pipe rifle. Goodness. Good, because I'm hungry. I hunger. With his 9 strength, Bob would rip your comment up and make you eat it. Yeah. Bob's he's just that type of guy. Unfortunately. So, Cheesecake, how is Bob's my uncle? You know what? I'm willing to accept that hand cannon. I'm willing to accept that hand cannon. Cheesecake, how was the Lord concert that you 100% went to, that you wouldn't dare not go to, since it was, opened by one of my, my favorite artists of all time? You wouldn't miss that show, so I should ask, how was it? How was the concert?
hold up. Over there. Get him.
Because you had 2 nights to go, so surely you wouldn't just not go. That would be so silly. That would be so silly. Just not go to that and see Kevin Abstract, perform his funny little song and dance. Oh, so you didn't. Okay, so mods, go ahead and ban her for 4 billion years, if you could. Oh, actually, I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh. Huh. Well. I might want to heal. And Geese and Malcolm were last week. So you saw them. They're all here. Yeah, they really are all up there right now. Can't believe he's in Melbourne right now. Yeah. Literally, like, everyone I've ever wanted to be with romantically and or, you know, just hang out with is doing concerts with Lord or Geese or whatever. So lame. I have seen her live before, though, to be fair. I guess that's fair. Sigh. Did Malcolm get my love letter, though? That's, like, the really important thing to me. Also, I'm not wearing any armor. That's probably why I'm taking a, you know, hot amount of just damage right now. Just absolutely just getting it fell to me. Oh, he blocked me and also you. Oh. Okay. Well, I said I wasn't going to cry on stream, but that might not be the case anymore. That changes things. You know, I don't have a will be back stream or screen, so you guys just might have to deal with me sobbing a little bit in the background. This is a really big deal to me. The very famous indie artist is not romantically interested in me, based off of a completely false put together in, you know, mental relationship. You know, I'm in tears right now. Absolute tears. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Please pour your tears. I will do anything for my audience. You guys deserve the world. But yeah. I don't know, I had a little bit of a brain fart there for a second. Or more specifically, I think I blacked out for a second, so hopefully I didn't say anything stupid. I don't think I would, honestly, because I think I'm like the best streamer ever. Oh, this guy's not alive. So I would not go to that. I guess I should have the Brotherhood fatigues. You know, but like, no, dude, you were just kicking some ass. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what happens because I'm like such a warrior. I sometimes just black out in a fit of rage, and I just can't remember what happened the last 30 seconds. Please pour your tears. I want to hear the drops touch the mic. Just a little bit of. There you go. Those are real tears, by the way. Was minding my business. Actually, I probably should. Oh. Well, would you look at that?
Paladin dance.
My actions have consequences or something. Oh well. We'll kind of move through this dialogue then, because you know, I would like to get through. I'd like to get through this. They sound super thick. This must be tired. You know, it is. It really is. But luckily, I'm able to just instantly lock in and, you know, just focus on game, as a true gamer like me would.
Once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure. I'm on it. All right.
I think I'm a little. You know, I wouldn't, you know, go to any extent to pretend I'm crying or anything.
All right, Big Daddy. Let's go.
Yeah.
But let's say hypothetically I was, and that it somehow actually made me a little sniffly, and that I find that a tiny bit humorous. I think that would be just downright an interesting a thought. You know? This is just what happens when you're playing, is when you... Man, I just, you know, I have so many words So many words, so many people I can thank right now. But, oh, that's actually, oh, I can take that? Dang. Been there, to be honest. That's how it goes. I'd like to thank Paladin Dance. I'd like to thank the Brotherhood. As I accept this Oscar for my, method acting I did for the role of Brotherhood Bob / Boulevard Bob / Bob Wick / Bob Dimmadome. So many different characters. It's like I have, multiple personality disorder or something, you would almost think, from how well I'm playing the role. And, the one person I'm not going to thank is this asshole, Reese. Even as my devout Brotherhood self, it is, I will be a infinite hater of what is Night Reese. Oh, I'm Night Reese. Look at me. I wish I was Boulevard Bob, but I'll never be Boulevard Bob. That's what you sound like, Reese. Freaking jerk. But yeah, no. Also, I don't think I've noticed this, like, ever holding the weapon like this during this section, but maybe I'm absolutely just, like, fully experiencing the early onset memory loss I may or may not have. Or it could be that I'm usually just still using the 10mm pistol, so. Wait, so are we missing a left arm, right arm? So we need right leg. Okay, close but no dice. Reese, shaking my head. Sorry for the delay, was digging through, but oh, you're all good. Hey, as long as Reese receives his hate at some point, it's totally okay. That's all that truly matters. That's actually, I take back what I was saying. I'm not even really going for a Brotherhood playthrough. It's more so just a playthrough of how quickly can I get to Reese and immediately just, like, try to ruin every aspect of his day for the rest of time. I think that's more so specifically the kind of playthrough we're going. But, we could circle back on, we could circle back in a Teams meeting and discuss this further, next, when we're back at work tomorrow, Ooh, gotta love the lore behind these fine fellows. You just gave me PTSD for work tomorrow. That's, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Also, any ghouls in here? Question mark? Yay or nay? No, okay. All right. Well, at least he's waving to us. So, everyone wave back. How are you doing, sir? Hello.
Hi.
I took my headset off for literally half a second to fix my hair, and immediately we'll circle back in a Teams meeting. Hi, Pulowski. Dude, it's Pulowski himself! Whoa! He's here. Yeah. Also, we have to try at least once. Dang. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll take this loss. I'll take this loss. Huh. And now he's waving bye to us. Wait, this isn't a random encounter, is it? Because I feel like I've definitely gotten different things for this specific section. Ooh, glow sight. Not what we need, but the thought. It's the thought that counts. Oh, right leg? Oh wait, no, that's a raider right leg. Okay, yeah, no, we're looking for leather. Right arm. Or wait, was it right arm? No, is right leg. Okay. Huh. Okay. Boop. We did not save the caravan. But to be fair, they shouldn't have died. that's kind of on them. They should have like figured things out. They should have known that I was coming, and then they could have like figured out things and like waited. They could have been like, oh well, we'll kind of hold off on the whole dying thing for a bit. Oh, another t-shirt, nice. I don't know why, but I totally thought that was like some creature's spine sticking out of the water. I think it's worth mentioning on today's stream, just as we're kind of like passing through here, not really doing too much. Because that kind of reminded me, one of my favorite enemies, I think, in any Fallout game has to be the, what would you call it? Not shellfish? Or maybe you would call it a shellfish. But essentially, it is a, maybe, or not crawdad. We'll just call it a shellfish for now. But essentially, it is a giant, like, I guess, like, crab. Or, you know, shellfish. Oh, incredible aim on my part, as always. And the back of it... Oh, this is worth the rads. Oh, wait, I didn't get any. Nice. But the back, like, the shell that it wears is a... What would you describe it? It's like a just like a truck or like a van. And I think the lore implication is that it was originally a van full of those, like, or at least it had one, or, you know, however many, like, fish in it, or like crabs or this or that, and it mutated to grow to the size of the truck, and then, you know, it wears the truck or the van as its shell. And I just, such a cool, like, concept for an enemy, I think, just in a game in general, especially under, like, the Fallout lens. And yeah, that little thing sticking out of the water kind of reminded me of that. Also, level up. Oh, we leveled up twice. Okay. Oh, that's... Oh, right. Wait. I guess we put an extra one in there? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna put... Yeah. Yeah, we'll round these out and then we'll start doing down the row, I think. Arc jet systems. And I'm actually going to do something crazy here. I'm going to quick save, because I have not been doing that, like, nearly enough on this playthrough, admittedly. Alright. Loot goblin time. Boom. Boom, boom. Alright, cool. Oh, hold on. Thought you could hide from me, empty Nuka-Cola bottle, but no. I know your whereabouts now. And I'm gonna remember this. We might not be playing a Telltale game, but I will remember. I will. Take a little swig of water. Gavin will remember that. Bob will remember that. Ooh, some quantum. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. When I hydrate, you are all forced to also hydrate. And when I stretch, oh, big stretch, you must all also stretch. For it's the law of the land when Boulevard Bob is around. Oh, man. Actually, I didn't get that many photos. Just popped a few vertebrae in my back from that stretch. You know, that's what we call, that's what we call, well, you know, depending on the situation, that could be good or bad. So we'll see. This is a mutual experience. I only walk the fine line because as a, you know, brutal member of the Brotherhood, I may or may not be legally held accountable for any back pain caused by viewing these, you know, streams. So gotta, you know, walk the legal line. and play it safe. Oh, yeah, I'll take both of these. I actually need to remember, I'm not sure what crystals are really used for in this game, but I have just always taken them. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do construction because I think that will start shooting nails then. And I don't know why, that's just always super cool to me. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think it is laser guns. I was thinking for a second, I was like, I wonder if it's for like specific sites too, but admittedly, I have not messed. There was actually one playthrough where I was kind of getting into like the gun nut perk and all that, and like really messing around with all that. But I also thought of sites, so yeah, probably yeah. So I would have been able to tell you back then, but unfortunately, this is the Gavin, admittedly half paying attention, Boulevard Bob speedrun playthrough. Also, I didn't say it earlier, but yeah, I do have Subway Surfers also on my TV right now. I just didn't feel like I was, I had enough things to pay attention to. Oh wait, what? Oh, cool. Free. So yeah, I need all of my like dopamine receptors like on, just overtime right now. It's very important. Oh wait, okay, because we got the perception bobblehead in the main thing, didn't we? Okay, I was wondering, I was like, why is our perception up again? I was like, oh, well, now we know why. Alright. It's time to brawl like a Super Smash Bros. I don't know. Also, we might be a little early to doing this, but I'm gonna... Actually, I want to have fun right now. I'm gonna use a shotgun. Bang! You did not get 5 big boobs for that. Actually, how much are these worth? Oh yeah, we'll pick those up. Gimme.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Paladin Dance, can you please, like, I don't know, give me, like, something to work with? Like, we're like 6 hours into this, like, 8-hour road trip. I keep bringing up, like, fun little things to talk about, such as, yeah, and you're really not contributing, as much as I am. Ignore the fact that I couldn't think of anything, but it's because you're not even playing in the conversation, Paladin Dance, alright? You just want to say, you're like, oh, we gotta focus on the job at hand. I'm like, I get that, Paladin Dance, I really do. I understand your qualms with my methods, but you gotta have fun, You gotta get a little bit of, you gotta have some sweet with your sour, alright? And also you have to get punched at least once. By me or one of the robots. That one's not my rule. That one's just like, again, law of the land. Can I... Also, I have done this section enough times to know that there is a trap, at least one trap in here. He took the wind out of your sails, dude. That's actually, honestly, that is such a good expression. That is such a good expression. I need to remember that for my day-to-day life. Ooh, a door we can open. I'm still gonna collect bobby pins like an absolute gremlin, because normally I would be using them like non-stop, but I do have to remember that we're probably not going to be getting much. Oh, okay. Well, fine then. I'm still exploring the facility because I like to explore things. Bobby pin gremlin forever. I think that would be another good channel name. Bobby Pin Gremlin. Adding that to my list of alt accounts. Because one day I need to be able to live out the Sonic fandub joke of having like 50 alternate accounts. You fool! I have 50 alternative accounts. So that'll be one of them. So look out for Bobby Pin Gremlin. I was just rewatching that with Wes the other day. Okay, that's so funny you mentioned that, because I've just been thinking about it a lot lately, and I'm like, I really should just like go back and rewatch it. So I'm definitely, oh man, that sucks. Oh man, that sucks. Can't do either of these. Yeah, I need to rewatch them. They're just such fun videos. I don't think I've told anyone this, at least anyone here this. But Snapcube's actually the creator that inspired me to like actually start streaming. Because I started watching their, you know, a lot of their like, you know, the fan dubs. But then I started watching some of their stream highlights, and it looked so fun, and I was like, yeah, this could be fun. Get some good people in chat, hang out, get a little goofy. And I have to say, it's been a pretty cool decision. TBH. Okay. Also on a similar brainwave, Jimothy has a list that he keeps of things that would be great song, band, album names from stuff that came up in work conversations with people. That is so fun. So one of my bits I do with like one of my IRL friends is that when we're walking around and we come up with something like, you know, like Bobby Pin Gremlin or something, or Goblin or something like that, we'll say to each other, put that on a shirt. And I don't know why I have not kept a list of those, but I eventually I have to start that list again. I'm very glad that you started streaming and I hopped in our Night in the Woods stream, dude. It's been a ton of or it's been a blast, and I hope it continues. No, Ren, I don't want to, you know, sit here and, you know, I'm trying to think of the right phrase here. I don't want to seem like I'm just like, oh, giving you too much credit or anything, but like, when I first started streaming, it was roughly 2 or 3 years ago. It was on a different account and everything, and to be frank, like, it just didn't really go anywhere. Still had fun with it for what it was, but it just didn't really go anywhere. And I have to say that, like, finding your guys' stream, that was the right phrase to say would be, like, that was the wind in my sails to try it again. I took like a year and a half break, and I was like, let's just try it again. And it's been great. Like, I've only taken a break for like reasons that are outside of my control. I haven't taken any breaks because I don't want to stream. And it's been a blast. So I genuinely, I had to say, just to you and your team and everyone in your community, like, thank you for being like the inspiration behind getting back into this, because it is, all the credit is like due to you guys for this second wind. As of, like, you know, I mean, how many months now? Like 3 or 4 months now. I still can't get over, like, oh man, I have to also give you your compliments here. Again, I'm not trying to like gas you up too much, but I have to give you your flowers and credit where it's due. Like, that Night in the Woods setup was so cool. Like, that was such a great first impression, just having, like, already doing like the group like dub of it essentially, but then also having the, you know, everyone's like portraits being like Night in the Wood, like, commissioned styled characters. Like, that was so cool to me. I was like, this is exactly what I was looking for to like watch a Night in the Woods playthrough. And yeah, no, it was super cool. Really good first impression. So Nicole like killed it with those. Absolutely. Like, I've hopefully I've said it to her at some point, but like, yeah, incredible work over there. But yeah, no, very, yeah. Oh, speaking of, she has something fantastic coming up for tomorrow's stream too. I'll make sure she knows. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm excited to see what's going on with tomorrow's stream. And I don't know, maybe something cool. But yeah, no, you guys I know sometimes, I think what I've realized is that sometimes people will perceive, like, compliments, or, like, if they get a lot of compliments, it will sometimes not mean as much if they get it all the time, right? And sometimes I have a hard time clocking that. But, like, just know that, like, I think you, like, everyone over on your side of things that you work with and or, you know, like, do streaming stuff with, like, fully deserves the flowers. Like, you guys have been, like, so welcoming to not just me, but to, like, everyone, I mean, I've ever really known. And I've got to meet a lot of awesome people through your community. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Anywho. Boom. So it's a mutual. It's been absolutely huge and legit. Keeps me going on some things. Or some of those really bad days. So I'm thinking, yeah. I was going to say, no, like, same here. I know that is like, okay, Gavin. Good response. But it's like, I mean, the feeling is absolutely mutual. Let's see. Man, what the heck? Trust, same way, Malik over here. I'm really glad to hear it. I was saying though, you know, like there's just too much positivity in the air. I just feel like, oh man, Boulevard Bob wouldn't. Or I keep saying Boulevard Bob. Brotherhood Bob would be so disappointed in us. I have to say, unfortunately. You know, with his mean green attitude. I think green applies.
That's Boulevard Brotherhood Bob Wick Dimmadome to you, mister.
That is 100% his full legal name. That is 100% his full legal name. Oh, I forgot about this. Hatch, entering the hatch. Slipping in the frog detective voice. You know, I can't stick with one voice. That's just, you know, that would consistency? Methinks not. I like to think that there's a little bit of Boulevard Brotherhood, Bob Wick, Dimmadome, the first, the third, the second. Oh wait, floor safe. Oh, okay, I think that was the one that's like in here. I think there's a little bit of him in all of us, you know. And so, you know, he takes many different forms. Oh, did that not unlock it? Many different forms. Oh wait, as requested, I've had a floor safe installed. Should allow you to pay. Let me know. Okay, so this literally just lets you know. Okay. Absolutely, he lives in our hearts always. Thimble! Hello, Thimble! Hello! I think I was gonna say it earlier. So most of this weekend, I was up at... My mom recently moved out, and she, like 2 hours away. And so I finally made the trip. Oh, she says hi! I finally made the trip to go visit her house, right? She got a cat. Or I should say, like, it's her, I guess, husband's cat. And...
Paladin.
Oh my goodness, 5-year-old cat. It's what breed would it be? Or breed like I don't know, gray with like a leopard pattern almost. Like, or I guess like black leopard pattern. Green, the biggest green eyes, the biggest old green eyes. Oh, gray tabby, okay. Just the biggest old green eyes. I don't know why the green eyes, I was like, this is just Mae Borowski. And then I started interacting with it, and I was like, oh wait, this is literally just Mae Borowski the cat. Not only I'm 100% convinced it would just easily scale power lines if it could, because it was making some like Olympic style jumps around the house. But it was also just, I don't know. I wouldn't want to say that Mae Borowski is moody, but like I think May can sometimes get in a little bit of a mood throughout the game, and it's like for some reason it was the exact same energy when he would be like either like, oh, I'll hang out with you, or or you know, stay away with me, which I know is like, you know, probably a good amount of cats in general, but she is, don't even lie to yourself about that. All right, yay, we got the junk jet, guys. It's the best weapon in the whole game. Yay. I'm definitely going to use it, and I will not use it, because yeah. Also, I think this is actually, I've been waiting for the hard hat. Yeah, 4 resistance. It's the best weapon for a loot gremlin. That's actually such a fair point. It realistically is. How much is the mask? Is it worth selling? Oh yeah, no. We're gonna drop you, boy. You're kicked from the team, boy. But yeah, no. So I didn't get any pictures of it though. So I will, next time I'm up there, I'll try to get some pictures so I can send it in the Tiny Friends chat. But yeah. And the reason I guess I make like a deal out of it is because I can't have a cat because of allergies. But this was an exception, kind of, because it doesn't shed too much, and I had allergy medicine on standby, so I got to enjoy its presence and its shenanigans. And yeah. Let's see. The child. Dude. I mean, at this point, you know, it should probably be paying rent, you know, for just all the shenanigans I hear about it. Oh, no, okay, so I should say the shenanigan. I was told, and the reason I was so excited to finally, you know, meet him. Oh, and I should have said his name is Milo, which I don't know why I thought that. I was like, oh, that's a nice name. Milo's little quirk is apparently he makes the most interesting little noises when he's up and around, you know, in the morning. And unfortunately, I didn't get to hear these noises because I stayed the night there. But I didn't get to hear these noises, I would argue, for the best reason. Normally I guess they keep him downstairs where like my brother's room is and stuff. And so he will be like making noises to like get up out of the basement. Last night though, they don't have like, they recently moved in, so I was stuck on the couch. Milo decided to sleep with me. He wasn't like super warm or affectionate like a ton of the time, but he just randomly decided at night, he was like, yeah, I'm going to curl up into a ball. I'm going to lay on you, and you are going to accept this. And I was like, okay, I accept this quest. Yeah. Hey, Shaman. Milo is my mom's cat I got to meet this weekend. We were just discussing the latest details. Also, I have to apologize. Let's get a good view of what's his name? Boulevard, Brotherhood, Bob, Wick, Dimmadome, amongst, you know, one of his many fatalities. As I kind of catch up on chat here. So fun fact, depending on how severe your allergy is, you actually can adapt to the cat's specific oils and dandruff, so it doesn't kick your allergies off too badly. I also have allergies, but I get allergy shots. Okay, I actually have heard about that with like the different hair links and stuff like that. I would love to get a cat. I'm not sure what the pet policy is with my current living situation. Well, my apartment. But if I ever move out, I think I would love to get a cat. Milo is now May's canonical gender bend name. That's honestly, Ren, I think you're onto something. I think you're totally on something. That is a huge honor to be chosen as cat bed. I was super excited because like I didn't want to like go up to it and just be like, haha, I'm going to pet you forcefully throughout the entire weekend. So I gave it its space and I like tried to, you know, not be too, oh sweet, we're over encumbered. I tried not to be like too attached by the hip to it because I didn't know if it would really like that. And I guess it paid off because it was like, haha, you're my bed tonight. Let's see, shock baton. Do we have a lot of armor? No? Okay. Yeah. So it was really cool. I don't know. The only downside is that, and you can probably speak to this, but if you move like an inch, he was like off. He was like, all right, I'm out of here. But he came back, I guess, because I woke up like twice throughout the night, and it would either be waking up to him leaving or him being back in like just like cradled in the blanket. I still remember when my sister's cat Katra used me as a bed. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, that was my little, oh, the junk jet. That's why I was like, why am I so over encumbered? But yeah, no, definitely a highlight for the weekend for sure, I have to say. Let's see. Okay, but yeah, I'm grabbing all this because I am a greedy little guy who needs to make his money. No, I think if we just finish, oh yeah, we also get a really good laser rifle after this quest. So I always do this quest whether or not I'm doing Brotherhood on like a normal playthrough. She was named after the characters from She-Ra. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, actually, quick question. Has anyone here seen the new She-Ra show? Because, yeah, Righteous Authority. You're right on the money, Arts. Okay, I need to watch it because I've seen like a handful of like scenes from it, and it like ranges from just like being like very cute or very funny to like honestly looking like I guess for like a serious tone, like really good. It is also very gay. Hey, I'm all here for it. My I listen to Brockhampton, so I would say I'm all here for the gay. But yeah, no, just I definitely need to get on that. I also I started it, but I never finished it. I gotta get back on Owl House. Because I heard there's like a graphic novel coming out for it later this year, and I would really like to. I really enjoyed what I saw of it, so it's definitely. And if you like Steven Universe, you'll like series. Okay, so it's right. It's up my alley then. I also need to get back on Owl House. Watch party? Oh, I'm down. You know I'm down for a watch party. I think and I feel comfortable talking about this on stream. I've got like a handful of IRL friends that I think aren't necessarily as receptive to those kinds of shows. So usually it falls on me to kind of like find whatever time or free time I do have to watch that kind of stuff. And, you know, I think all of us here can attest to just, you know, things getting nice and busy. You also get the junk jet here, which is great, except you don't want to shoot your junk at enemies. It's too valuable. You know, Paladin Dance, I can't tell if he was agreeing or if he was just hitting a nice little jig, but yeah, we actually did get the junk jet. It was weighing us down by, what was it, 30 pounds? Good old dog meat here was, yeah, 30 pounds. But yeah. Owl House is awesome, yeah. I agree. Like I watched, I think, how much of that? Oh wait. Oh right, yeah. We still have this section. Do we have actually... You know what? I'm going to use up the rest of the shotgun ammo. I'm having fun with it. And also, I should probably... Oh, I didn't... I changed that. Didn't I? Well. Let's actually, you know, fix that. There we go. Oh. Hello? Okay. I guess I'll worry about that in a second. What was I gonna say though? No, but yeah, I only watched I think it was about 5 episodes in, and I really liked what I was seeing. I just, you know, I got caught up with other stuff. Yeah, ending of the Owl House did feel rushed in my opinion. Yeah, I've watched a handful of videos about season 3, and I think that tends to be the general consensus on it. But I mean, I think I don't know if it's 100% true that Disney was trying to shut it down or whatever, but I think with the context in that might have been the case, I think I can understand it being rushed. 1,000,000%. I just have such a hard time having my brain focus on shows when I'm busy myself. Yep, 100% agree. Aaron from Game Grumps voices a character in Owl House. You know, I actually knew about that. It's not... Well, no, okay, so Alex Hirsch is Hootie, right? What character is he? Because I knew of... He's not a dad, is he? No, he's King's dad. He's King's dad, right? I was gonna say, because I knew that fun fact, and I'm pretty sure it's King's dad. Yes, King's dad. Okay, hey, I get it right sometimes. You know, I'm not right all the time, but I get it right sometimes. But yeah, no. I mean, just that whole crowd of, well, I guess the quote unquote holy trinity of, you know, Gravity Falls, Amphibia, and what's it called? Owl House. Those are all shows I need to go and watch. But Gravity Falls I've seen near to completion. I think there's some season 3 stuff, or well, I guess it would be season 3, or I don't know if that's considered season 3 or season 2. But once they introduce like Ford into the story, I think I missed out on a handful of those episodes. But I watched Gravity Falls pretty well, like as it was airing. Nearly to completion. I didn't think he got it there. I looked up OA for a bit. You're all good. I will accept this one time. Though I normally rule with an iron fist on these streams, but I will be so courteous and so kind as to not do that. Oh, there's an Amphibia reference in the Wow House. Nice. Okay, hold on. I don't know about the Owl House one. There are kind of ties between all 3 of those shows though, right? I mean, because, you know, like, obviously, like, I think Alex, you know, voices characters in Owl House, and then, you know, vice versa. I just saw a video actually before stream, and I did not know. I don't know if anyone here like watches a lot of. Well, actually, I think. I mean, you guys watch like Digital Circus. I need to actually watch Digital Circus. But Knights of Guinevere, I did not know that was the Owl House team until literally right before stream. I thought we were. You know. Because I really need to catch up on just so many different shows. Adds that to the watch list. Yeah, it's just a pilot episode right now, and I think it just got greenlit. But from what I know, it's something along the lines of the Night series isn't a big F you to Disney. Yeah, I was about to say it's like kind of a spoof on Disney, on like Disney princesses and that. Oh, there it is, the Righteous Authority, one of my favorite weapons in this game. I mean, I guess in any Fallout game. We won't get as much love out of it, unfortunately, because we won't be using VATS as much. But on my normal VATS playthrough, I would be soaking this up right now. Alrighty, and then we're rounding this up pretty nice at least. But yeah, no, it's yeah. So that's something that's I don't even have an excuse. I just need to actually sit down and watch the 20 minutes or whatever it is. But there's a new show I think that they're also producing that features Ross and Aaron from Game Grumps, and then Jay Schlatt is just a random like side character in it, and I think Alex Hirsch might be in it. With your high luck, why aren't you using VATS? I think correct me if I'm wrong. I think I was thinking to myself that with the low agility I had, it wouldn't really be worth it if I didn't have a ton of AP. Yeah, affects the number of AP points and VATS and your ability to sneak. But you do raise a good point, Glock. Like, I guess, yeah, this would be the time for critical hits. So, as of now, Boulevard, Brotherhood, Bob, Wick, Dimmadome is an avid VATS user. Yeah, Rubber Ross series. So many grits. Too many almost. Okay, well shoot, we're making really good pace for this stream. I wasn't really sure what the pace would look like, but that's the first Brotherhood quest. I guess we can return to Cambridge yeah, we might as well. And then I think we just kind of move on with the regular story from here, or the main quest line. Oh, don't you know? The main quest line in Fallout 4. I don't know what kind of accent I'm doing there. I think I'm going delirious. I think I'm just a wee bit delirious, possibly? Question mark? I think that's what sleeping on a couch does to you. Happens to the best of us. That's fair. Looked it up. It's called Gameaverse. Thank you. It is Gameaverse.
Thanks.
I'm excited to check that out when it's out.
I got tired of wandering along.
Around, I tell you what.
If you intended.
Don't worry.
Also, I guess I should have asked, hopefully the dialogue and my voice aren't like overpowering each other too much. I have it like kind of turned down in my headphones, but I totally forgot to account that people are watching that. Also, okay, I guess, yeah, so that's the first trophy for Brotherhood Steel. I've been sleeping on a couch for months, so I 100% agree with you. Oh, man. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like there was a decent time now where the couch was the main thing. Hearing you is more important than hearing the dialogue anyways, but I can hear the dialogue. Okay. I think I was... Okay, yeah, I just didn't want it to be like a conglomerate of like audio mess.
I wish we can see eye to eye.
Because I will say, as much as I am... as much as I would love to give you all an in-depth Fallout 4 lore explanation, I'd probably point you to a different playthrough for that. Okay, so recover the haptic drive. I don't know if you have to do a ton of these, or if this is mostly just side quest, or like infinite side quests, then I'm pretty sure you, or whatever, but... Because I'm pretty sure that at one point I was like, I don't know how to progress through the Brotherhood quest line, so I'm just going to keep doing these. And then I did like 5 or 6 of them, and I was like, oh, I don't think this is actually progressing it at all. But I'm sure you have to do at least like... Oh, yes. Yeah, you have to do at least some of them. We're going to hold off for now, though, because I would like to get to Diamond City. But yeah. Yeah. Let's sell some stuff at the Wolf Diner real quick, then we'll fast travel here, and then I think what we'll do is we'll make our way to Diamond City, and then we'll call it a stream. So we got about 15 minutes left. Yes. And Carla's here too. Oh my goodness, it's my lucky day.
I'll take a look. Sure.
All right. And then we got to see all the stuff we got. Yeah, hugs all around, Shaman. Let's see. Heading out. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Glock. Hope you have a wonderful start to your week, man. Okay. Let me lock in. You're still missing the right leg. As any good soldier does. Thank you, Shaman. The love is felt. Let's see. Yeah. I will I think it's going to be a pretty freaking epic start to the week. I'm just going to manifest it now. I'm going to try my best to manifest it. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing okay on caps. We don't have a ton, but we could be doing worse. Let's do let's do one. And then I don't use that. We need to cook all that for sure. Pulls out my mug that says manifest that shit. That sounds like a pretty freaking sick mug. If I had a camera, I would happily show you all my Fallout mug I have. That has all the different like perk or like all the different art they used with the Vault Boy for all the different perks that I have probably had since high school. But it's still kicking, and it's still my daily driver, so gotta love it. Squirrel bits. You can have these squirrel bits in stealth pack, but you cannot have my sweet roll. You can have the whiskey though. You can have these folders. You can have the subway token. You cannot have my 10-pound weight. I don't mean to be selfish, but the 10-pound weight stays with me under any circumstance, under every circumstance. Honestly, I think we're gonna have enough money to buy out the rest of the what's it called? Stim packs. It's required. You're not getting rid of it. And I'm happy to live with this. Some may call it a burden to carry a 10-pound weight on you at all times, but I say it's a privilege, and I'm happy to be able to live with this privilege. Nothing special about that, so you can have that. Let's see. You can have that. You can have that. You cannot have that. You can have that. You can have that. Dude, it is like Rock Lee. It's like Rock Lee walking with weights everywhere, so the moment you drop them, you're just a god. Dude, I agree. I am Rock Lee, I think is what is being said here, and I 100% agree. Let's maybe you can have, I guess you could have back like 2 of these. Oh gosh, Carla, you're running me dry here. Did I wait? Wait, am I selling her? Okay, I'm smart. I'm really smart. I have a very large intelligence in my mind. Yeah, you cannot have 20 stim packs, Carla. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carla. You cannot have 20 stim packs. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the 20 stim packs are for me, not you. But it was a good attempt. It was a good attempt, Carla. It was certainly a swell attempt, I have to say. That fight against Gara was legendary. I know of it. What was I gonna say? Because I've watched like the first handful of Naruto, like episodes of Naruto, and then there's just a random episode that I think is like major spoilers of I guess a significant side character, I'd say, dying. And it just, that's the one they decided to air on Adult Swim that night on Toonami. So I was like, I guess that's what I'm watching tonight. And I was like, oh man, look at all these memories they're having. I wonder why they're showing all these memories of this character all of a sudden. And well, now we know why. Oh yeah, we probably sell this stuff too. Actually, you know what? Can I... what were you wearing? Well, it said road levers, right? And I keep passing by it because I'm so smart. Oh wow. Okay. Well, never mind. All right. We're just gonna yeah. Yeah, there you go. Nothing to see here. Nothing going on. Nothing of concern. Trudy, how you doing today? Good to see ya. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yes, also, yeah, things being said, I agree. Mm-hmm. Yes. Nodding head. Yes. Mm-hmm. I concur. Yes. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. Do we have... Oh, yeah. And then we just had boom. Boom, boom. 5 big booms. I'm not going to lie. I've never had a Costco chicken bake, but I'm going to be so honest. The concept of that sounds kind of amazing right now. All right. I am actually... Let's see. Let's go... Well... You know what? Let's not. I was going to go back to Sanctuary for a bit. How's my... No, we've got plenty of carrying weight. I'm not going to worry about it. Because I would really like to, at the very least, just like get to Diamond City Doors before stream ends tonight. And we've got 9 minutes, so we got to kind of book it. Because stream cannot run a single minute late. Unacceptable. Especially for Boulevard Bob here. I mean, Boulevard Brotherhood Bob, Wick, Dimmadome. Simply unacceptable for such things to even conceptualize in my head. You're right, he has a tight schedule to keep. He's gotta stay on that 24-hour grind. So one day, if he's lucky, he can wash dishes for the Brotherhood of Steel. One of these days. Ooh, more Pulowski. Anybody there? Ooh, lunchbox. And we get... What do we get? Souvenir magnet badge. Cool. Awesome. My favorite. That'd be a huge honor. Official Brotherhood busboy. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's just like weird, but when it does like the little slow motion thing going to third person occasionally, that cracks me up. It is so freaking funny. I'm laughing so hard. Ho ho hee hee. I'm laughing so hard I will jump on a car. Laughing so hard I'm jumping on a car. Man, Gavin, you're good. High five, self. Oh, man, I'm just full of amazing one-liners tonight. Just absolutely killing it. I think conceptually it's more interesting that I sometimes will just say something that makes zero sense, and then I'll be like, yeah, that was a comedic, you know, my comedic prowess showing. Let's see. All right, how about? I know I shouldn't be sidetracking myself with this, but ooh, a skirmisher. Hold on, can I get a good shot on you? Because I should probably use my critical bar since I'm earning double hits on it normally. Can I just get a little closer? You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I know I shouldn't, but oh, here we go. Well, you're almost dead already, so let's see if I can get my AP back up a little bit. Oh yeah, you're at like full health. Let's do. Oh, what's the button for it? Is it... There we go, execute critical. Nice! Yippee! Oh. Yeah. You're still of the alive nature. I wasn't aware. I don't think there's that much, like, quote-unquote hidden loot over here, so I should be able to move through this little area pretty quickly. What do we? And I think the Diamond City is like pretty well just right there, so I think we're still making good time. I think the thing that would... Ooh, that is really good. Hold on. Hold on now. Alive? Not for long. Reloads junk cannon. I actually, you know what? What is my critical at right now? Okay, what's my... If I can remember next stream, because I don't know if we'll have any more combat encounters this stream. I'll try to remember to like equip the junk jet and load something. Hold on, no, I take it back. Not next stream. Whatever final enemy we kill, and I need to remember this. Whatever final enemy we are fighting with, I need to kill it with the junk jet, and I need to kill it with the 10-pound weight. It is vital to the playthrough. It's vital to the Brotherhood of Steel. It is the ultimate full circle moment. And though I'm kind of spoiling it by saying it out loud right now, it helps me remember. So that's the goal. The goal is to finish off the playthrough by with the 10-pound weight, as the good Lord intended. Okay, I don't need an upper skull. No, I don't think it's necessarily an upper skull kind of night. Yes. Yeah, excellent. Got some dogs. Also need to remember to actually just cook whatever I all the meat and stuff I have. Teddy bear. Yeah, I'll take whatever I get out of the lunch boxes. Ooh. The wind's picking up. I guess not in the game, but IRL. Okay. And yeah. We're making good time. Okay. You have anything to say?
Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh?
Yeah, I'm literally not even freaking afraid of even the freaking biggest mutant. So don't even sweat it, bro. It's Boulevard Bob at your job. Remember the name. Remember the name. Boulevard Brotherhood Bob Wigdemodome. Yeah, that's what it was like Friday. Yeah, it's been. I don't know if this has been the case over on your end, but it was like really nice out for like 2 days, and then instantly like back down to like the cold weather we've been having. And apparently it's just gonna apparently it's just gonna keep going for the foreseeable future, I guess, for the next handful of weeks.
Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out.
Oh boy, it's Piper.
I got orders not to let you.
Yippee!
I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
I'm just doing my job.
Doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out.
Oh yeah, we can't even. We can't skip it. Can I? There we go. I want to run around and do silly things like look at this statue. Yeah, it was super nice, and now it's very snow again. Yeah. Oh, advanced? Dang, I'm not a true heckler. Yeah, I am personally a worm. Well, it's not like a hot take, I don't think. But like, I grew up doing wrestling, and so I think I naturally just got used to like being stuck in a really hot room for like extended periods of time. So in my mind, I'm like, I will take like a very hot day over like a very cold one. And unfortunately, the weather has not really agreed with me in the last little bit on that particular matter. But you know, it is what it is. It's me, I'm Mayor Big Dome, I'm Mayor Dimmadome. I'm the real Dimmadome. Will the real Dimmadome please stand up? Because it's not you. Alright? It's not you. And you can't You can't lie to me about that. You truly cannot lie to me about that. I will sit here and I will keep yapping and I will go on and on how that is not true because I am more concerned with whatever I'm talking about right now than whatever is going on in the game. All right. This is how I roll. I'm Boulevard Bob. I'm Boulevard Brotherhood Bob. Wick Dibidome. Snow.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. Diamond City welcome from the mayor.
Thank you for the coming. Thank you for coming to our Bob Talk. I'm going to be honest. TED Talk, you better watch out. Bob Talk is coming off. Also, I know I did this to myself and naming him Bob, but I just keep thinking anytime that he's referred to as just Bob, I think of Bob's Burgers. As an avid Bob's Burgers enjoyer, I can't get Bob Belcher out of my head. What can I say? And here we are, Diamond City. We made it. Also thinking of Bob's Burgers. Oh yeah. Well, that's because great minds think alike, especially when it comes to the Bob's Burgers. I particularly like the part of the show where he says, "Hello, my name is Bob, and I'm going to make a burger." That line always gets me, in particular. That's probably my favorite episode, actually. The one where he makes the burger. And then it's Morbid Time. Man, I haven't heard Morbid Time in a minute. That's a flashback for me. It's burger time. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you for hanging out for this first Fallout stream. This was really fun. Fret not, I am a plethora of dead memes. You know, you could say dead meme, but you could also just say undervalued or underappreciated memes, because I think there's value to really any meme out there, you know, to some extent. So yeah. You know, the meme economy is flourishing, and whether or not your memes may or may not be expired, it is it's for good cause. I survived 40 rounds of zombies in Brotherhood Bob's name. Thank you. I do have to know before we end stream what map and or game were you playing, because I'm very interested. I'm very interested to hear. They are saying 2026 is the return of memes. Yeah. I've been hearing that 2026 is 2016 again, so that would make sense. For the Bobs who come after Donkey Kong Tower map. So you're playing some BO3 custom then. You're playing some Black Ops, some good old Black Ops 3 customs, I see. I have to know, is this like the Cheese Tower map, or is this like a fully decked out like Donkey Kong country? Oh yeah, BO3, only the best. Only the best! That's fair. Yeah. I mean, if I ever get a PC that can stream 100%, we're rolling some Black Ops 3 custom zombies on stream. But no, thank you all so much for sticking around and for hanging out. This was Donkey Kong Tower, like those arcade... Oh, okay, like the original Donkey Kong, or like the arcade game. Okay. I was thinking of Country for some reason. I was like, oh, is that like a Donkey Kong Country themed map? But no, this was a ton of fun. I'm glad Boulevard Bob got to make his debut, his live stream debut. I think the hope is that Brotherhood Bob is that like Full Metal Alchemist, but everyone Bob from Bob's Burgers. Shaman, I am more than willing to accept that as part of the headcanon, I have to say. More than willing. There's a faction in this game called the Brotherhood of Steel, and we are doing a playthrough where we kind of speed run all of the Brotherhood of Steel quests in the game, so we can get the ending and then move on to do a different playthrough with a new character for a different faction, and yada yada yada. But we are Brotherhood Bob, dedicating our lives, our souls, our dimmadome to the Brotherhood. Brotherhood of Burger. Burger. We're dedicating ourselves to the Burger King, Bob of Brotherhood of Burger, of the Burger household, of the Brotherhood household. Yes, 1,000,000%. No, this was a ton of fun, and you guys obviously make, you guys are like a huge part of why these streams are so fun to do. So thank you for sticking around. Thank you for hanging out. We should be live on Tuesday playing some more in Stars and Times. So if you guys are free, then love to hang with you. If not, totally understandable. But yeah, we'll pick it up with that, and then we'll kind of see if next weekend works again for more Fallout. I think Sundays are likely the best days for these Fallout streams, but we might. Well, I'll try to stay consistent with it. But yeah, no, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful start to your week, a wonderful rest of your evening, and remember what Boulevard Bob says. I'm Boulevard Brotherhood Bob Wick Dimmadome, and I'm going to make the burger.